All right, we are live. What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Hoop Talk Podcast, episode 21. It is going to be a hype show. Before we get started with the topics y'all see in the left of the screen, let me introduce the co-host. Say what up, Dom.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Add me on Snapchat, sub to everybody's YouTube, and shout out to LeBron for officially clarifying himself as the GOAT. Most points in history.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All day. All day.
George?
Yo, what up? I don't agree with that statement, though, but we'll get into that. So I just want to say what up to the chat. Let's get it.
KB?
Yo, what up? Spurs in 4. I really believe in the Spurs.
You're right. And Slam?
Yo, what is up, guys? And I'm gonna be on Dom's side for once with this argument.
All right.
Yay!
We can get into that later, but King will be back or will be with us in like 30 seconds.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as possible. But the Eastern Conference Finals ended this week, sadly. You know, sadly to me.
We won one game.
Hey, that's all I wanted.
Wow.
But the
They
finals,
won one game.
the finals, man, they're set. Cleveland versus Golden State. You know what I mean? Part 3. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the matchup?
The same thing we thought at the beginning of the season because everyone said this would happen.
Everyone knew it was going to
Like,
happen.
just-
Yep. Not even surprised, man.
Why would you be
expected
surprised?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
everyone called it out early. I mean,
Everyone was
it's great.
doubting
We seen this.
It's
coming,
great
so,
to
like,
finally see, like, two teams take that spotlight in the finals again. Like, it used to be, like, back when people clarified basketball is more competitive back in the
Like
60s,
Larry Bird
70s,
and
and all that
Magic
crap.
Johnson.
But so it's cool to see that again for once. But other than that, I mean, the league's kind of dry.
I mean, do y'all think it's worth
these
it?
playoffs were awful.
Do y'all
This
think it's
finals
worth
has to
it?
be great. It better be worth it. That's what we're
Like,
saying.
if it's a sweep or if it's in 5 games, like,
That's not exciting.
Mm.
They got to go to Game
it
7. I
has to
want
be
it
at
to go to
least
Game
6 or
7.
7.
I mean, that's the only problem because
Yeah.
people are hyping it up so bad, and I think it is that exciting. But then there is a possibility that Golden State can just blow them out in 5. Like, it's a possibility.
But
It's,
see,
it's not gonna happen, but it's still there.
I mean, listen, if you would have told me before the playoffs start to make my predictions, the way the Cavs was looking, I would have been like, oh yeah, Golden State. I mean, I have faith in the Cavs, but Golden State, it's likely for them to just go through and sweep the Cavs. LeBron came out and had that interview, and he said they can go to a second level, and everyone was wondering, well, where is that second level? Then we seen it when they went, 13-0, 12-0, 12 straight games. Then they lost to Boston. Which, by the way, anyone who's watching from last week, we were just as surprised as you guys because I went and looked in the comments.
Yeah.
A lot of people was like talking trash because we was ripping the Celtics and they ended up winning. We didn't know at the time we were watching. The
We
Celtics
were
was probably
streaming,
losing by
yeah.
30 still. Yeah, so
Well, we were not even watching that game. Let's be serious.
Yeah, nobody was. I was not watching.
yeah,
it too.
I wanted to say at one point Lowe was just sitting there dissing. Like someone
He
called out
was.
when Lowe was
He
just sitting
called
there
it a
joking the
practice
Celtics.
game.
Yeah, he called it a practice game.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
I didn't tune into about halftime. So
Hey yo,
I didn't
King
tune
is
until
in
I
the
heard
house.
Kyrie hit the tying shot.
King
what up,
is in
King?
the house.
What's up, King?
what up?
What's up, guys? Sorry for coming late again.
It's all good.
So
It's all good.
yeah,
Hey,
but
What do you think about the finals?
Cavs in 5.
the finals. I don't know, man. I think okay. So I was listening to AO podcast this morning, the new one that came out,
yeah.
and that really had me thinking. I really would not be surprised if the Warriors won in 4. To be completely honest.
Y'all
I
are
really wouldn't.
tripping.
I can't see
Four?
4. I
I,
can't see
no,
4.
Listen.
The
I'm going for
disrespect.
No, I'm going for Cavs. I'm going for Cavs in 7. That's what my heart is telling me. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors won in 4. To be completely honest.
That's like a wide variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Zuffy G in the chat. Said Cavs in 4.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Didn't he do that last week too?
Cavs in
Yeah, he
4. Nah, I
did
can't.
that as well.
I can't see.
No,
I
no
don't see a
way.
sweep happening. I don't see a sweep happening for both
It's
sides.
way more likely that Golden State
Only way I can
sweeps.
see a sweep is if Kevin Love plays like he did like games 5? Was it game 5 against the Celtics where he just came out on fire? Like game 5 was it game 4 when he had
he came out
hella
better game
rebounds?
4.
When he had like the 17 rebounds?
Honestly,
I think that was
LeBron's gonna have
5.
One of those games.
If he comes out with them rebounds like in game 5, that plus Kyrie trying to close out like he did before, showing
I
that
don't see
he's the
that
closer on that
happening.
team,
just don't
I can see that happening. Why
Hey,
not?
Kyrie's coming, man. He's
Steph
coming.
Curry's guarding him. What do
He's
you mean you don't
coming.
see that happening?
Curry's not gonna be guarding. I think Clay's
There,
gonna be guarding.
bro. I don't think people
Cavs
watch
three-peat?
basketball. The Cavaliers run sets to where they switch Stephen Curry onto Kyrie. They do that. That is a
Yeah.
game plan. Like they get him
I
on
guess
to
you're right.
Kyrie.
They
You can't
exposed
switch that.
Steph Curry's on ball.
They did it last year. Like,
Yeah.
and they did it earlier this year when Kyrie hit the
He's
game
not,
in the
he's
shot.
not a terrific defender, so yeah, of course he's gonna get.
So Stephen Curry is going to be on Kyrie, and it's going to be
But
barbecue
Steph
chicken.
Curry
and
has been
shekels.
playing great as well. He's not playing bad right now.
I'm not saying he's going to be
actually-
playing bad, but I'm saying if
They can possibly
Kyrie
win
comes
games.
out, and shows he's a
possibly
great
win games.
scorer in the closing times of the game, LeBron beats
But Curry's
this LeBron.
also a great scorer.
Okay, but they don't have a LeBron. I mean, they have Kevin Durant, which is pretty fucking close offensively. But
Well, they have a combination of Kevin Durant and
first of all,
Draymond
I
Green,
think Kevin
right?
Durant's going to choke. That's
I don't
my vote.
see-
I'm voting for Kevin Durant to choke.
I don't see
Kevin
how
Durant's
people
choking.
Wait,
And I
why?
don't see how people think that Klay Thompson's going to lock up Kyrie. I mean, Klay Thompson was getting worked over by
we
Damian
didn't-
Lillard and CJ McCollum in the first round.
Yeah.
Very true.
And Kyrie hit the game winner over Klay Thompson, so
So
I don't know.
But yeah,
Klay needs to do something in offense. That's all.
I don't see them having. I mean, I see Clay probably being cold because he's not going to get many touches. I see KD choking, Steph carrying, and Draymond carrying.
Why do you see KD choking? Though?
Because
I don't
I
see KD
just,
choking,
first
man.
of all, I still have resentment for him leaving OKC. I'm still not over that for him leaving to go to Golden State. Like everyone else can say they're over it. I'm not over it. It's
I'm
stupid.
not either. I'm not
It
either.
literally messed this season's regular
That's the
season
league,
up.
Yep.
Like literally, I don't care what no one says. This is the first year I heard like collectively a lot of people saying the regular season doesn't matter. Like you had a few Waz bags a couple years ago saying regular season doesn't matter, but who cares? That was people being out of the like people thinking the freaking glass is half full. You know, just people being
Yeah.
different. Now everyone's every morning. Oh, the regular season doesn't matter. This like it's just so dry. So Kevin Durant ruined the regular season for me. Plus, he left my man Russell Westbrook to get so much. It's funny that he in his MVP speech he said that people give him so much unnecessary criticism that should have been put on KD. Yeah, now he's getting even more for no reason, just for speculations that KD that was the reason he left because of Westbrook. That's what everybody thinks. No one said it, but they think that KD left because of Westbrook. Just stuff like that, little things like that piss me off about KD. So I think he's gonna choke. I hope he chokes. I feel like
And
he's gonna
honestly,
choke.
it's
Nah,
it's
that's
not that
just
far
what-
off in a basketball
Remember
sense.
the comment that KD said earlier this week? He said something about it's not my fault that what was it? What was the comment?
He's
It's not
being
my
so
fault
petty
that
right now.
Orlando-
He's being so annoying right now. Like obviously your move doesn't affect Brooklyn and those guys, but we're talking about like the championship. Like that's what we're talking about, the playoffs. Obviously the Magic
It's
and the
one less
Nets.
team that's competitive. That's what it is. It's just one less team.
Yeah.
That's
But,
a
like-
lot, though, when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah. No, that's right.
In the West, so think of it like this: had KD stayed, let's just say he didn't even leave OKC, the West would look totally different from what it was this year.
It's not even that KD left. It's just KD went to the
Where
Warriors.
he went to, he could have went anywhere.
Coulda went
you could have
anywhere.
went to Brooklyn. You could have went to Brooklyn. You could have went to Brooklyn. Like that's what I'm gonna say the most. He could have went to Brooklyn.
He could have went to San Antonio and it wouldn't be that bad because
Thank
the
you.
Warriors
People
would
wouldn't
still
even
be
knock
there.
them.
Yeah.
People wouldn't even knock him if he went to San Antonio. That's
But,
probably
like-
the best team he could have went to, and no one knocked him. Hell, I don't even. No, I was about to say he could have went to the Cavs and people wouldn't have mind, but now I think about it, that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
What about-
No, that's a huge stretch.
Unless they gave up Kevin Love. Oh,
No, that's still a bit.
Oh.
Nah.
Teaming up with his
Nah,
virtual
nah,
rival.
Exactly. I was
can't
about to
see
say
that
that
with him.
too.
That's like basically his rival there. LeBron.
I
is his
didn't.
rival.
I didn't know his rival came back 3-1 in the Western Conference playoffs.
Oh.
To beat him.
No, but like,
I'm just saying the Warriors and the Thunder have way more history with KD on the Thunder than anything LeBron has with the with KD, except for one finals.
Yeah.
The Warriors have prevented the Thunder from going to the finals for like the past 2, 3, 4 years, maybe 3 years. I'm not gonna say 4, 3.
I think one thing that might hurt the Warriors in this finals is that they might take this finals way too personally. Like KD's gonna come in there, he's like, oh, LeBron again, I'm about to show him. Steph's gonna be there. It's like I'm not a choker, I'm gonna prove myself. Everyone else, Draymond and stuff, and they might play hero ball. Yeah, they might
Exactly.
play that hero
KD
ball.
KD is most likely to play hero ball.
Yet.
Yeah, and like the Warriors
have
have gotten here.
The thing that annoys me about this finals is that this was supposed to be like the tiebreaker between Cleveland and Golden State, and now that KD's on, it just throws.
Yeah.
It's not
That's what
real.
pisses
It's not
me
even a
off.
tiebreak. It's like a new series now.
Exactly. That's what it feels like. It doesn't like KD is like the game changer for this series. Like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. If LeBron wins now, with the addition
Oh
of
yeah,
KD,
LeBron wins
I
now.
mean,
Yeah,
that goal conversation is
and
getting very interesting.
I'm rooting for LeBron to win because I love LeBron. I've always loved LeBron. But I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think, but the
You
thing
know.
is, I think one thing that I think is different is some people ignore the fact that some people I think look at the fact that they believe the Cavaliers are coming in with the same team they had last year. Some people forget that they added Kyle Korver, they added D'Lo, they had Andrew
Oh
Bogut who
yeah,
was on the Warriors
Kyle
but he's
Korver ain't
not
doing
playing.
anything.
What
that
is
no
Andrew
no
That-
the
that's
Bogut
like
finals
doing?
that
that's
bench
like
is gonna
minor.
show out.
Okay, but yeah,
Listen,
listen.
in
Yeah,
the
they
finals, I
added
think
like
the Cavs bench is gonna show out. I really believe
okay,
so.
but like of course
Cavs
they added
will
like
show out.
shooters. Of course they added shooters
But
that
there are
could
a
match them
lot of veteran
offensively,
guys as
but
well.
none of them could play defense. Like Kyle Korver, like John
Well,
Williams,
this is
like
going to be an offensive series.
Yeah, there's not gonna be that much defense
there's
played. Defense played either side.
Kyle Korver
Especially
on
in a
the
might
road.
Kyle
high-scoring game.
Korver might hurt the Cavs if
I'm
anything.
worried.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Cause like Curry
Yeah,
can
Kyle
hide
Korver's
on
bad
on
defense
Kyle
wise.
Korver.
Exactly. They just hide because
Yeah.
Curry's a great
I
off ball.
Curry
Curry's a great
can't.
off ball defender. You
Curry's
just
not
hide
hiding
him.
on Kyle Korver.
I don't know, man. All he has to
Listen,
do with Kyle Korver
I'm
is just
telling
run
They did
around.
you,
that. They
That's
did
all
that
he
the
has to
second
do.
time
if they
played. They did
see
that the second
If
time.
they see Kyle Korver getting guarded by Stephen Curry, I will put any amount of money y'all want to put on it. He's
Steph
setting a
Curry's going to
screen.
drop.
He's setting a
Yeah, he
screen.
is.
He is going to set that screen, and Steph Curry is going to
I
switch
don't
whoever
know,
got
but
the ball.
honestly, I
I'm
don't see
telling
them
you.
People
playing Kyle
forget
Korver
that.
that much anyway. I don't see them playing him a lot anyway. I don't know why you guys are assuming Kyle
Yeah.
Korver's going
I can see what I can see him playing a lot.
They got him for this series.
Thank you. They got him to shoot the ball. Like this is the series.
Like
Like certain players
I had
on
a
that team for the
nightmare.
series.
I had
Like,
a nightmare that like Kyle Korver put a ray on the Warriors in Game 6. Like I'm
and that's
worried
very
that could
possible.
happen.
That's
That is
very possible. People,
Exactly.
listen.
Hey,
I'm telling you, this Cavs bench is going to show out. I'm saying it right now. Finals MVP going to Derek Williams, not Darren. Derek. Yes, Dreadhead
what?
Williams. I'm
I thought
calling it now.
James
I don't know
Jones,
why.
though.
Listen. James Jones will always be the GOAT. He's everybody's 13th man, bro. But I'm just saying, Derek Williams is that wild card because I was listening to a little NBA radio or whatever, and they were talking. It was like they don't see anybody on the Cavs other than LeBron who could probably play defense on a lot of the Warriors, like threes and fours. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, don't they have Derek Williams on the bench? All his game is explosiveness and just being a bigger guy at the 3 or 4 position. I can see them putting him in the game just for defensive purposes, probably get a rebound or two, get some dunks with JaVale McGee in the game. I don't see why not. That's just a matchup problem for the Warriors probably. If they run a certain lineup that the Warriors just can't defend that with. Like they go big on the Warriors going small.
hey, if the Cavs try to out Warriors the Warriors and like try to outshoot them, they're not winning the series. Just
Very
tell them.
true.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think they're going to do that though.
Yeah, they're not. They have to be physical with them. They have to use
And that's-
Tristan Thompson and those guys.
And that's what, and I see that as being the mismatch against the Warriors because I see the Cavs being too physical. I see them. I see different matchup, like different lineups they can use against the Warriors if they decide to go small. If they decide to try to run some off-brand lineup, I can just see too many matchup errors.
Yeah.
Well, I think another thing that needs to be mentioned is the wear on LeBron's body because you know how they said he was ill in Game 3 against the Celtics. But the thing is,
Man,
we saw what happened when
Yo.
Kawhi went out. These Warriors went on this epic run. They turned that 26-point deficit into like 7 in a matter of minutes.
yo,
One
LeBron
thing
has
is,
had
I'm worried.
35
One
days of
thing
rest in
is,
the
I'm
playoffs.
worried
He's
is that
fine.
LeBron's gonna have to play probably 45, 46 minutes a night against.
Yeah.
Do you think that's gonna have a wear?
LeBron's gonna
if
play
the
a
series
lot of
goes-
He did it last year. Did he have a
Yo,
wear on his body
LeBron,
then?
you got-
He'll
hold
be
on,
perfectly
LeBron-
fine.
LeBron-
But he was
I
guarding
don't
Harrison
see LeBron- I don't
Barnes.
see LeBron
He was guarding Harrison Barnes. Now he has to guard
Listen,
KD.
Exactly.
Yeah, Harrison
He
Barnes
didn't
is
be
much
running
easier
around the
than
floor.
Kevin Durant.
guys, LeBron has had 35 days
People
of
are
rest in
really
the playoffs, so
underestimating
he's
Kevin
completely
Durant.
fine.
No one's underestimating Kevin Durant. We're
You guys
just
are really-
going by based off
Because
what we've seen
everyone's
Kevin Durant
comparing
do.
Kevin Durant to Harrison Barnes.
That one finals that he had when he was really young, when he was like what, 25 years
Not even
old,
just that, just
24?
different times in the playoffs he's choked, different things. And people saying that, and whoever said they don't see the Cavs, see the Warriors trying to play hero ball. I still remember Draymond snapping on KD for trying to play some hero ball, almost cost him a game.
I believe I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So
that. I remember.
so
that.
it's in KD. KD like that
He's done it
showed me
before. He's
that
done
no
it
matter what, he has the mindset of he can still take the shot if he feels he can make the shot, and he can choke like that. Now you can say that was early in the season, their chemistry wasn't blah blah blah. For him to do that in that game lets me know he is still Kevin Durant,
It's in his
Trade
DNA.
D from Oklahoma.
I
He
hope
will
doesn't.
pull a
I
shot
hope he doesn't.
out of nowhere
I
if he
think
thinks he
Kevin
needs
learned
to.
more than that. I think he learned more than that. Trust
I'm
me.
telling you, listen. I'm
He
telling
might
you,
learn, but
when-
it's in his blood.
When
though.
KD gets
He's not
emotional on the
LeBron.
Warriors, he takes crazy shots. Look at the games against OKC. Anytime somebody criticized them, like anytime he plays emotional on the Warriors, he takes Steph Curry shots.
Yeah.
You think KD's gonna do that with LeBron on him? Though?
Yes, this is gonna be
KD's
the
that
most
guy.
emotional
KD's that
KD.
guy.
This is gonna be the most emotional he's ever been.
He's not gonna go out there and just shoot up crazy amount of shots. He's not gonna do that. He's smarter than that. Trust me. Kevin Durant is much
Is
smarter
he?
than that.
Is he? I don't know, man.
Well, that's the
LeBron,
Warriors.
LeBron can bring that out of him. LeBron
Nah,
can bring
man.
that out of him.
All it
If he does
takes.
that- If he does that, he can't show himself to play basketball again because that's come on.
KD
Are you
still
gonna
has
really allow
PTSD.
Yeah, like come on.
I'm telling
There's no
you,
way
I can see it now. LeBron gets like 2 fast break dunks.
Oh.
The crowd gets rocking. The cupcake chants come out.
And then
All
KD
of a
tries
sudden,
to shoot a
KD
three.
from half court,
Yeah.
air ball. Yep, it's all over.
Yeah.
Steph, in comes Iguodala. Old matchup from last year. I'm telling you, I see it written in the stars, bro. KD's gonna choke.
If the games go down the wire, I think the Cavs would win because they have Kyrie.
It depends
Curry,
on how the
KD
Warriors are
shot.
playing.
I don't know.
If the game goes down to the wire and you've seen Steph Curry hit about 5-6 threes, KD hit about 4, Clay got about 3 or
who you
4,
taking then?
then yeah.
Well, if they
might
did
be
that,
help.
Would you
it's
rather
not going to be a
Curry
close
or
game
KD
if they did
take the
that.
last
But
shot?
No, that's not true. Just as easy as it's easy for them to score, just like it'd be easy for the Cavs to score on them. Again, I don't see no one guarding Kyrie. Like no one's gonna guard Kyrie. Kevin
Wait,
Love.
so Kyrie's a terrific defender. Then he can guard Curry. Then
I'm not saying that. I just told you if Curry comes out, he has
Kyrie's a liability
7 or
just
6
like Curry
threes.
is.
If Curry's going hot, I'm pretty sure Curry's gonna be hot too.
yeah,
This is gonna be an offensive series. Like
I'm just
it's
saying,
gonna
man.
be. It's going to be an offensive series with clutch defense, not good defense. Clutch defense. That's what's going to make or break the game.
The way Kyrie has
defense.
been playing the past 2 games, if I'm Curry, I would be scared right now because this man
If
is
I
like,
was Curry, I'm
he's
wearing
coming
double
after you,
the
man. He's trying-
ankle supports, bro. Because listen, like I said before, Eric Gordon took them ankles and turned to what they is now. I don't want to know what Kyrie gonna do to them in the finals.
Yeah.
I really don't. Not an angry Kyrie. Like, listen, that Kyrie I seen when LeBron got them 4 fouls. Listen,
that's a scary
that-
guy. Scary.
that was a gold jacket Hall of Fame Kyrie right there. That was I'm getting my speech ready Kyrie.
yeah.
Ooh.
That was
Ooh.
I'm actually better than Dwayne Wade as LeBron's teammate Kyrie. Just saying.
Oh,
That's
whoa,
I'm putting that one that goes in the storybook right there.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Whoa.
That's an
I'm just
argument for
listen.
another-
He got the game
I
set.
don't
Listen,
know.
game 7 for the finals. Game 7 for the finals. And
No,
42
we're going
points when LeBron gets in foul trouble.
All right.
I'm just saying.
If the Cavs win,
I'm not listen.
if the
I'm not
Cavs
saying
win,
this here now. I'm not saying this there now. But he's building that. He's building that scrapbook. I'm just saying he's building the scrapbook.
if the Cavs win this year, is Kyrie better than D Wade as LeBron's teammate?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why
Hell
not?
No.
Man, you guys are just shutting it down like I don't know, man.
I get it depends on what
it's
he
a-
does.
there's a
As
discussion.
LeBron's teammate.
There's a
Better as
discussion.
LeBron's teammate.
There's
Yes.
a discussion.
Well, when D Wade was with LeBron, he was a little bit older, so
It doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. We're talking about
Talk about
performance.
teammate.
You
But it
can't.
depends on what Kyrie does.
I saw
So-
some historic D-Wade performances against OKC.
And we are
That
witnessing some historic Kyrie moments.
game- Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think it gets more historic than hitting the game winner in the finals. Maybe I'm overhyping it. I don't know. But the game winner in a game 7 in the finals seems like a pretty historic thing. Pretty historic.
Yeah.
Just
that
saying.
doesn't mean that you're better than.
Listen, like I said, he's building a scrapbook. He's not there yet. Now he wins this year. He wins this year. I'm saying they're tied for the simple fact LeBron has 2 rings with Dwayne Wade. So regardless, they're tied. I see them tied.
That's bringing the rings factor.
I feel like Dwayne Wade is more valuable to LeBron as a teammate.
He's been a more overall. He does more things
On the court
Kyrie.
performance
D-Wade has some
wise.
monster blocks too.
Hey, yeah, D-Wade's one of the
D-Wade's
best.
had monster blocks his whole career.
I feel like
He
at
made his career doing
times,
that.
I feel like at times LeBron needs Kyrie more than D Wade than he needed D Wade.
D-Wade.
Yeah, because
D-Wade was not the closer, bro. D-Wade was not the closer of them
Are you
teams.
guys gonna argue
D-Wade
that
wasn't
LeBron?
D-Wade was a
LeBron now
closer.
is not as good as he was back then. So I mean, I guess he does need Kyrie for the simple fact that he's older.
I
Yeah,
mean, he posted a
and
career high in rebounds and assists, so I argue that.
I think age is an argument for LeBron. He hasn't aged at all.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
still
know.
is.
There's a case if the Cavs win this year that he's needed Kyrie more than he's needed D Wade.
Well, you could say that because,
mm.
well, this is gonna be. He's facing an offensive juggernaut, like an offensive.
You need
I
all
Like,
think
look at the
he needs
teams
more
he's playing
offense.
with Kyrie. Look,
And
this is what I gotta say. Look at what Kyrie has had to do in the playoffs.
The teams that the Heat faced when he had D Wade.
It's still not fair because D-Wade was
they're
on the
more all
decline.
around
He was
teams.
not at his peak.
But it
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
We're talking about LeBron's
performance. It
teammate.
doesn't matter who's.
Wait, so are
It
you
doesn't
talking
matter
about?
the
Are you
age.
talking about when it comes to scoring, or are you just talking
Well,
about overall?
Yeah,
I'm just talking about overall performance when I watch them play.
Overall.
It looks like Kyrie's a better
Career-wise.
teammate than
I
not
don't know.
career-wise
I
as
don't know,
LeBron's
maybe-
teammate.
maybe-
Time
Like-
as
like-
LeBron's teammate.
Is D Wade from
scoring-wise?
2011 to 2014 better than Kyrie from 2014 to now? That's what we're talking about.
Kyrie is
Well,
definitely
D-Wade
better
had
in them
the
stretches.
No, that's not what we're
He had
talking about. We're talking about
bad
who's a better
backs,
teammate to
What
LeBron.
if D-Wade was healthy though?
We're talking
doesn't-
about
it
It
who's
doesn't
better
matter.
teammate to LeBron.
It's
What
about
if
what
doesn't
But
happened.
that was the question that you asked. D-Wade wasn't 100%
Wait, so
healthy
is the
during that
argument
time.
is the argument is the argument who's better or who is a better teammate?
So if
Who
he's
is a
not
better
healthy, that
teammate
makes
to
him a worse
LeBron?
teammate to
Who's the
LeBron.
better
If we're
teammate to
talking about-
LeBron?
If we're talking about who's better, I take Kyrie.
As a player or as a
I feel like
teammate to
that-
LeBron?
As a
feel like
player,
D-Wade
as a
gets-
player, who's the better
Okay.
player? But if we're talking
I
about who's
feel like
the better,
D-Wade gives them more all-around
I
feel
say
though.
if we're doing who's the better teammate, I take.
But we're talking about teammates for LeBron. We're not just talking about teammates in
Yeah.
general.
Exactly.
No, I was talking about who said that Dwayne Wade's more all around.
He's
Okay,
not.
that's fine. That's fine to be more all around than Kyrie. But when it comes to being a teammate of LeBron, you don't need to be more all around because it's LeBron.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You don't need to be all around. LeBron's the most ultimate all around player we have in the NBA.
Yes,
So
he
if you're
definitely
his
is.
teammate,
his
you don't
teammate-
have to be all around.
Honestly, the way
You
that
have to be good at where you fit in with him. And that's scoring and closing.
No,
And I'm taking Kyrie over Dwayne Wade anytime closing with
I get it,
LeBron.
I get
Okay,
it.
so
The
I
way- the
asked.
way-
I just
oh,
asked
wait.
you. Wait, hold up, Dom. I just asked you. Are we basing this off of scoring? You said no. We're basing it off of all around. So are you basing? It
I
off of
said no.
scoring?
I said I'm basing it off of being LeBron's teammate, just being
Okay,
a
but
teammate of LeBron.
But then you made the argument. You were like, LeBron has needed Kyrie more than he's needed D Wade, and I asked you, are you basing that off of scoring or just?
Well, yeah, that statement, yeah.
I'm basing it
Yeah,
off of
okay,
winning.
okay.
I thought you meant
just
the whole
winning in general.
argument.
Because
I was basing
but
that.
if you really think about it, like now LeBron, I guess I would argue that LeBron he needs more for scoring mainly because LeBron has gotten like older and maybe it's gotten harder for him to score. I don't know LeBron like that, but from what I see, it looked a lot easier for him to score back then than it did now. So I mean, Dwayne Wade didn't really need to score as much because I mean, LeBron was there. He was averaging like 28 points per game. Now he's only averaging like 23, 24. So I mean, it really just depends.
Well, I feel like the age kind of factors into it. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
know. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if he is older, then he is going to need a better teammate, and Kyrie's performing to it.
Especially when it comes to scoring, because like I don't know, we've all seen a dip in his scoring. Like it's on paper, we can see it. Like he went from 28 points per game to 24. So like, of course, Kyrie's gonna need to score more because like he can't score as much. Where like compared to D Wade, he didn't really need to because LeBron was dropping damn near 28 points per game. So
Yeah, LeBron was going insane on the scoring end.
Yeah.
But the way LeBron is built, like the way his play style is, he prefers to have a guy who can stretch the floor for him. That is the reason why
So
Dwayne Wade is a better. No,
Dwayne-
Kyrie's a better.
I'm about to say Dwayne Wade's a better teammate to stretch the floor than Kyrie.
No,
I'm about to say
Kyrie's a better
you
teammate.
losing that argument.
no, that's a bad argument.
Yeah. But going back to the finals, who needs this finals win more? The Cavs or the Warriors?
Warriors.
Warriors definitely
Easily
They
Warriors.
have to.
Yeah,
They have
easy
to win this.
Warriors.
Easily Warriors.
Let me rephrase: the Warriors or LeBron? LeBron
Warriors.
as a person.
Still the
Warriors.
Warriors.
So the
Yeah,
Warriors.
still the
The
Warriors.
Warriors need more.
It's a win-win for
Yeah,
LeBron.
a lot of people are already
Exactly.
calling. A lot of people are already like me are already calling LeBron a GOAT. So like even if he loses, like he'll still have that like certain group of people that think
Wait.
he's a GOAT.
So
But
if
if he gets
LeBron
swept,
retires
though,
right
or
now,
loses
if
in
LeBron
five.
retires
If
right
he
now,
gets swept, that's different. He gets swept, that's different.
Oh yeah, if he gets swept, that's
Oh, he
different.
can't get swept. Oh my goodness.
He gets swept, that's a whole different.
If
That's a
LeBron
situation.
loses in 6 or 7, I'll give him a pass.
so
That's what I said.
Yeah,
King.
it has to come down to the wire. 'Cause
Do you-
if
do
he
you
gets
think-
dominated in the finals? Then yeah, I would suck.
do you think if LeBron retires right now, he's better than MJ?
No,
Not yet.
no.
Not yet.
There's an
Not
argument.
yet.
He's top
Not yet.
five.
If we're
No,
talking
I don't-
about,
If
listen,
he
listen,
wins,
if we're
if he
talking
wins,
about
if he
just
beats
like
the Warriors and then retires, if he beats the Warriors,
okay,
and
listen.
then retires.
If we're
Maybe.
basing it off like achievements, maybe I'd go Jordan. But if we're basing it off like who was just a better basketball player, like on the
Oh yeah,
planet,
LeBron is a better
I'm going with
basketball
LeBron.
player.
LeBron
Yeah.
easily.
But you got to look
Yeah,
at the
LeBron
whole
would say
package. You
easily,
got to
but
look at
still
who's the
LeBron.
better player and who achieved more and the winning factor.
Okay, but if we're talking about who was better, why do we need to factor in awards? Like they're just awards.
No, I'm saying you gotta we gotta look at the whole package, including awards and individual stats and stuff like that.
Why?
Because if we're talking about the greatest of all time, you can't just look at it as like who's a better player. You gotta look at like
But
who's
Nah,
gonna
Bill
get you to
Russell.
win.
I feel like okay, but I feel like when it comes to championships, that's more about like a team effort. Like it takes a team to win a championship.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
feel.
MJ came in, like within the first 5 years, like he was already on a pretty good situation compared to LeBron. It took him 7 years
But
to
like,
get like a decent team,
just going back to
and
the
he carried
finals,
teams to the finals too. So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if
That's why I
LeBron
go
wants
LeBron
to be
first,
like the unanimous GOAT, I feel like he's gonna
oh
need
yeah, no, yeah,
he's
that's
gonna
true.
need
Yeah,
this
yeah, 'cause
finals
there are
win.
people, because there are people that count him, like, that count awards. So of
Yeah.
course he's gonna have to win something. But I don't know. I feel like awards shouldn't matter when we're talking about who's the better basketball player.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's like saying, oh, like
Because some people
2011.
just don't have the right pieces to build
James
around.
Jones has more rings than AI. That's all.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
saying.
Yeah, that's why.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
James Jones been to 7 straight finals. AI been to 1.
Yeah, yeah.
We still can't say
That's like
James
saying
Jones
like that's like saying
the other guys.
that's like saying fucking Zaza Pachulia is better than fucking Anthony Davis because he's like in this situation right now.
But
Hey.
there's a role in the argument.
Father.
Yeah,
That's
I-
actually a really bad
Zaza
comparison.
could have took his spot in the starting lineup. on the
I'm
All-Star
just
team.
I'm just
That's
not too
so-
sure if he's the GOAT right now if he retires losing
No,
to Golden
no.
State. So I feel like he might need this win, this series more than Steph Curry or KD.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
guess. But if we're talking about basketball player, I just look at basketball players. Like that.
Yeah.
I think KD needs this series more than anybody on the floor.
KD
Yeah, that's
definitely
true.
Yeah,
needs
that's
it,
fact.
man.
KD needs this
Holy
series
crap.
more than anyone.
Because what he did this summer is never going to be
Oh
forgiven.
my
I
God.
think
He doesn't
honestly, listen,
and then
this
if he goes
summer,
and loses,
If he
listen,
loses-
this
holy
summer,
crap.
KD got more pressure on him than LeBron had on him his first time with Miami in the finals. I'm just saying.
I
There's
agree,
more
I
pressure.
agree with that.
There's
I
more
agree.
pressure on
Yep.
a
on
lot more
KD.
pressure.
I don't know about more pressure. LeBron
It-
had a lot of pressure in 2011.
Listen.
Everyone
when
was
LeBron,
on
it. KD has
when
a lot of
LeBron left
pressure on his
Cleveland,
head
he
right
didn't
now.
leave Cleveland for the best team in history.
He did not do that.
Well, regular season team in reported
Well, he
history.
formed the best.
He didn't go
in
to.
the
He didn't go
league,
to a
but, like,
73-9 Miami.
Well, I'm just
That's
I'm just saying
different.
based on
Forming-
perception.
Listen,
'Cause-
forming the team is different than going to the
yeah,
team.
forming. Yeah, going to a team that's already a title contender, and you're gonna just stack yourself
The
on that.
Celtics' big three, they
I-
formed that team.
I agree
LeBron,
that
Miami
KD's
Heat formed
move.
that team. KD
I
went
agree
to
that
the
KD's move is worse than LeBron's, but I feel like the perception. I feel like KD's gotten more of a pass than LeBron, so I feel like LeBron
Well, no,
might have had
he-
more
How
pressure.
did he?
I
How did
mean,
he get past?
the-
He went from being the NBA's.
He's gotten more of a
game
pass than
face.
LeBron. That's all I'm saying. Like he
Well,
doesn't
LeBron
get a
had
pass.
the whole
but, like,
decision. All KD did was like write a letter.
like more people hated LeBron for that move than people hated KD. That's all I'm saying.
But you gotta think about
I don't
it.
know- I
It was
don't
the way
understand
that
why people- I
LeBron
don't
carried it
understand
out.
why
He had
people
a
hate LeBron in the
TV
first place.
presentation.
I mean, listen. Well, I can understand why people hate LeBron for that decision because I don't think KD's decision to leave Oklahoma cost them money. That it didn't. Businesses didn't shut when he left. When
Cleveland
LeBron
went-
left Cleveland,
God.
oh my goodness,
Yeah, their economy
What?
just went to shit.
you would have thought the Great Depression had struck there first, just because LeBron left.
Yeah.
A basketball player left and literal businesses shut down. I understand when people burning jerseys then. Kids couldn't eat. That's different. In Oklahoma, you still got. First of all, it's
KD
Oklahoma.
wasn't.
No-
Yeah, it's
And they
not-
still
As
had-
long as-
and they still had Westbrook too. So
Yeah, they still have Westbrook. They still got college football, so they're not. Their economy's fine. They're
Yeah.
good.
and
They're not-
LeBron
they're
left
not
them
going
with
nowhere.
nothing. LeBron left them with
LeBron left. Think about this. LeBron left, and they had the Browns. That's how bad it was. Like the Browns became the best team in Cleveland when LeBron left. That says a lot.
and they were one of the worst sports teams in all of sports.
And also,
Not just
LeBron
NFL.
LeBron has ties to Cleveland because he's from there. So we also have to put that in consideration. KD's not from Oklahoma. It's not like he was born and raised there and he just left his hometown.
Mhm.
Like I don't think you could be mad at KD for that.
But does
Oh,
anyone
but
think
still.
that Curry needs this series more than KD?
No.
KD needs it.
Curry has a ring at the end of
Anybody.
the day. Curry's gonna go down.
Curry
as
has a ring
great
already,
shooter
yeah.
of all time.
But like, imagine Curry being the leader of 3 67-plus win teams and not being the Finals MVP in any one of them. Like,
I mean,
that's gonna damage his legacy.
What if Curry?
That's gonna damage his legacy.
Talking about him
LeBron
as
just beats him though.
Okay, but the thing that
It's all on KD right
listen,
It's on
the thing that
KD.
Curry has going for him is that number one, he's revolutionized the game of basketball. Number
Yep.
two, he already has a championship. He's made finals appearances, so he's
Greatest shooter
good.
of all time.
KD literally doesn't have anything right now. He abandoned everything in Oklahoma City, went to a new place, and is trying to start off with the super team. If
He
loses,
changed the
he's done.
face of sports.
I don't know how he returns
about
back to the
that. Think
NBA if
about
he
that.
loses.
Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, KD loses. KD loses this year. He gets cut. He's gonna play with Stephon Marbury.
Yeah.
Already has
Yeah,
a
he
lot
has to
going
get out of
for him,
here.
so, yeah.
I'm
There's only
just
two
bringing up
options.
the argument.
Play in China or go to Africa with OJ Mayo. You only got two
Yeah,
options after
that's
that.
the only two options.
man.
Only two options KD
Can't
got at that point.
lose. Like,
He said go to Africa.
I can't even imagine him losing right now because it would be a shock. It would be
Telling you, he's gonna choke. Pressure's too much for him.
Yeah. I agree. I think
And
KD
And not
needs a
just
series
that
more.
KD,
nobody can really define the words of what would happen.
and not just does KD have to win. He also has to perform because people are over there saying
He has to play like the
yeah,
MVP too.
Exactly.
He has to be Finals MVP.
Yeah, he can't coast to
Can't
get
be
the
that
ring.
second man.
People have to sit there and actually like think. Oh, should I
He'll be
choose
the
Curry or
ultimate
KD?
No,
chaser.
you know what he'll be? You know what he'll be if he don't win? Honestly, he'll be Charles Barkley.
Oh my God.
That's what he'll be. Charles
You're right,
Barkley
you're
ring
right, you're
chased
right.
worse than KD. Charles Barkley went to multiple championship contending teams.
Yeah.
So
He
or
even
could
teamed
be-
up with
he could be
Hakeem and
Karl-
Scotty.
He could be Karl Malone.
Well, honestly, because remember, Charles is on TV all the time saying a bunch of stuff. Like, what if Charles never was on TNT? Would he still get the kind of criticism that he does?
Nobody would talk about Charles anyway. Nobody would
Exactly.
talk about
He'll be one.
The reason why
He'll
he's
be
getting
one of
talked
those
about because
great
he's-
players that
he's
people
out here
don't talk
saying
about.
stuff. Yeah. KD will be another one of those guys, man, if he loses.
That's true.
He was a great player. He had all this physical skills. He could score any way, in any fashion, but he had no ring, and he just... Oh, now he'll get a lot more hate, trust me. He'll get a lot more hate than Charles Barkley.
Do you guys want to do a game-by-game prediction of the Finals?
We should do it at the end.
Do it at the end? All right.
Yeah.
All right. But, like, next topic is going to be what do teams need to do to catch up to these two? Because I think right now it is just a two-team league. And there are teams that are, like, on the verge of catching up to these two. What do you guys think those teams need to do?
Wait, first
Keep
of all,
building.
First of all, who do you think is on the verge? Who's on the verge?
Celtics and Spurs.
Celtics
And they're
Celtics,
still a little,
Spurs.
they're still a little bit
Celtics
off.
really on the verge though?
They're one,
Celtics.
2 players
I could be on the
away.
verge, but they're still a little bit off. The Spurs are closer.
The Wizards,
Wait.
the Wizards are one of them. Wizards are one of them.
Yes.
Wait, are we doing
Wizards?
actual contending teams now? Or are we doing like young teams that are on the
next-
verge of
Probably
contending?
next season. Yeah, on the verge, yeah.
Like
on the
the
Cause-
Wizards, the Raptors, those guys.
Okay, because I'm about to say because if we're doing young teams that can contend in the future,
Yeah,
then I was about,
Giannis.
They
yeah, I
just
was
have
about
to
to
wait
say
it
probably
out.
the Bucks,
They just
the
have to wait it
Sixers.
out.
We gotta see. I want to see about the Sixers. I would
That's still gonna
say
take some time.
I want to see about the Timberwolves too. I see potential in the Timberwolves. I see it.
Like in 3 years, then 3 years, those teams will definitely. Be
Yeah, that's why. But if we're talking about like
Yeah, right now,
who
like
can contend
next
next year,
Yeah, next
yeah,
year.
I would say like the Wizards. I would say Wizards, Celtics, Spurs, and if the Rockets can make something happen, I can say the Rockets.
Yeah.
So
They found a way to get, like,
let's go team
If
by
they get
team.
another All Star, that'd be good.
How we've seen James Harden play that bad, it would be hard for free agents to try to come into that to see if James Harden would not perform at a MVP level in a elimination game like that. That's tough, man.
And let's go team by team. Let's go team by team. What do y'all think the Rockets should do to get past Golden State?
Get another All Star.
They need another. Yeah.
They need another shooter too.
They need
But,
another
like,
playmaker too.
Give me a name. Give me a name.
They need defense.
They need playmaker. Yeah,
They need someone who can make some plays. In
make some
defense.
Give me a
Gordon
name
Hayward
though.
wouldn't
Give
be
me a
smooth
name.
move.
Give me a team.
Gordon
Give me a
Hayward?
trade. Gordon
Hayward
Hayward.
ain't
Someone that's available?
If
Yeah.
he's available.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone that's available that can help him get over the hump.
Haywood?
Hayward's not going.
No, he's not gonna get them. He's not
He's not
gonna get
gonna
them there.
Nah. So you got. See, the Houston might be one of those teams that are like on the verge, but they can't do anything to you know,
Nobody's
to
really a
improve.
free agent that they can. Like Paul George's not a free agent right now. If Paul George was a free agent, I think that would have been dope if they signed him.
And I don't think they have any assets that teams would want in a trade as well, except for maybe
Just got a
I
bunch
don't even know.
of
I
old
think
shooters out there.
yeah.
Pretty much all they have to offer.
Are we counting the Clippers as one of those teams
No.
on the verge?
Well, it's gonna depend on what happens this offseason.
Honestly, I don't think any teams are on the verge of catching up to these two. Like, you think about a team with
Not
4
the
All-Stars
Spurs?
and the other team has LeBron. No.
I'll give it to the Spurs if like
What about
everyone's
the Spurs? Because what we've been
No.
hearing,
I feel like there's such a big gap in between those two teams and the rest of the league. Like, none of these teams are on the verge.
Is there such a big gap though between the Spurs and the Warriors?
It's a pretty big. One of the
If
teams,
they add an All-Star,
Yeah,
if they add Chris
Hold on,
Paul,
listen.
Chris CP.
One of the team, the Cavs
It's
have
a massive
LeBron
gap,
James.
man.
Listen,
and
the
they
Cavs
can't
have
get CP3 though.
the Cavs have LeBron James, who's in GOAT conversations, and the other team has 4 All-Stars. It's not happening.
but the Spurs were up by 20 against the Warriors. I'm just
Yeah, the
saying
Spurs-
if
I mean,
if
there's a
they
lot-
add
there's a
Chris
lot of-
Paul, they might make it interesting. That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of that has to do with how long the Warriors haven't been playing basketball and all that. So,
I agree with the Warriors thing, having played basketball for some time,
Yeah.
because that's
and it
that
was
the
one
case
game.
there.
It was like
And it
the
was
game
one
was
game.
literally
It was like
the game was
a-
literally the Warriors at their worst versus the what's it called?
Have the Spurs at their best.
Yeah, that's literally what the game was.
Hey, can hold on. I don't mean to just interrupt like this, but I was looking at the chat, and Mr. John Woods Jr. I don't know if you ain't been listening. Maybe you just got here and heard us talking about LeBron and Kyrie, but we said specifically Wade with LeBron and Kyrie with LeBron. So bringing up the ring he got with Shaq doesn't help your argument at all.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yo.
I just wanted you to know. Y'all can go ahead. I'm sorry.
Damn, spam out the eggplants, man. Spam out the
Whoa.
Spam out
eggplants.
the L's for John Wood Jones.
He said he won a ring with
John
Shaq, so
Woods-
he's better. He's a better teammate
John
to
Woods
LeBron.
Jr.
Yo,
You
Trey, you
said
want to
John
lose
Woods
the
what?
Oh man.
What is it? Hold on. John Woods Jr. Yeah.
Spam out the L's in the chat for John Woods Jr. Man.
Damn.
Yeah, he brought up
exposing him
Shaq.
right
Yep,
now.
John Woods
He
Jr.
brought up Shaq.
Damn, y'all exposing John Woods Jr. Man, chill.
Damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
Where he at? He deleted.
He's just an
Nah, he didn't
innocent.
say
He's
this
just
to
an
them.
innocent viewer, and then he gets roasted like that. Damn.
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 Nah,
You
but
know, randomly
going back,
roast viewers.
going back, what was the topic again?
Really getting L's though.
Talking about these teams.
What
on
team?
the
Yeah.
verge.
What teams need to do to get closer?
And we were
To
talking
the
about
Warriors.
I don't know.
Rockets.
Like I said, my opinion is none of these teams are on the verge. You know, that's just me though.
None of
Wait,
them.
we were on the Rockets,
I
right?
think
None of them.
besides the Spurs, everyone else is still trying to catch up to San Antonio. So they're not
I feel
even
like I'll
close
give it to the
and they're
Spurs.
still trying to
Besides,
catch
the
up.
Spurs are like the closest to everyone, but it's still a pretty big gap.
Yeah.
All right, so
agree.
I'm saying like the teams that we think, like people think are on the verge. What do those teams need to do to actually like?
Jesus.
Honestly, the best thing to do is just wait it out. Wait it out.
So we're just gonna watch. No, wait.
Wait.
Man, I don't like that, man.
I ain't waiting.
I don't like
For
that.
the next 5 years, we're just gonna watch Cavs versus Warriors. That's what we're
Bro,
gonna
you
do.
just gotta wait it out, bro. There's nothing to.
No,
there's
that's
nothing.
not fun.
Well, the
Well,
East
I
is
don't
waiting
know.
for LeBron to just, fall for Cliff.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta wait it out.
That
You gotta wait it
That is
out.
weak, man. Then LeBron is gonna easily get titles, and then people are gonna.
And what if KD like chokes massively and then Curry's like, I'm out of here.
Oh, man.
That's what I said.
LeBron's gonna
Hey,
dominate.
I said that weeks ago. I really feel like if KD blows this, I said if he blows this and the Warriors still offer him a contract, if that happens, I see Curry leaving because there should be no reason for you to come back. Yeah, that's disrespectful as hell. So I can see him leaving.
He's out here for the longest. He was drafted for you guys, and he stayed all.
Him and his Under Armour shoes will go elsewhere.
Yeah.
You think you leave all that money?
All what money?
It's $210 million.
You can't give multiple players that money.
Yeah, you got to give it to one guy.
No, it's,
And if they pay the rent, then okay. So if they pay the rent and they still try to give Curry $200 million, then buy Draymond and buy Clay.
first off, they wouldn't choose Durant over Curry just because that will lose the faith of their fan base. The fan base loves Curry. I mean,
they do.
everyone,
And
they
again-
worship Curry.
And again, I understand, but I'm saying just in this scenario, if KD causes them the championship and they decide to pay him, those two scenarios together.
However, who's more valuable though, KD or Curry. That's what
Curry.
Everyone, I'm saying Curry, but
I'm
if
going Curry,
I see Curry leaving if they choose KD over him because Curry's
But
worth
Kevin
more.
Durant is Kevin Durant
Durant
is
is
one
a
of a
better
lifetime
player.
kind of player. He's a better player. He's one of the lifetime kind of player. You're never gonna find.
He's been a better player than a lot of players
Exactly,
in the
he's a-
league, man. But
He's a one in a lifetime kind of player versus another one in a lifetime kind of player. You're not gonna find other Steph Currys.
But KD is a better one.
I don't know about
KD
that.
is a better player.
How you the better?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. KD went to play with Curry. I don't know. KD went to play with Curry.
Individually.
KD went to play with Curry.
Curry brought them to 2 finals. Remember that.
Because
Curry changed the NBA. Kevin Durant didn't. Kevin Durant didn't change the NBA.
That's
Okay,
true.
what's
with
his
Dom on that one. I
There's
think-
only
I think
two
I'm with-
superstars in the league, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Dom. I'm with
Steph
Dom.
and
Yeah,
LeBron?
no, that's right. That's a fact.
I'm saying
said
We're not going back
That's
to
a
this,
fact.
alright?
I'm saying
Bro,
KD's a
that's a
better
fact.
player, man.
There's only two.
I don't see
superstars.
KD's not a better player, bro.
Right
The
now.
better
On paper,
the
on
better player
paper.
doesn't leave his
You're
team.
really forgetting what KD is, man.
What is he? A ringless
wait.
all-star. That's what he is.
We're
You
not
said the
talking
better
about
player
his
doesn't leave the
We're
team?
talking about
The Warriors didn't need
Wait, you said the better player doesn't leave the team, right?
Yeah, the better player doesn't leave the team. No,
So that means Curry's better than LeBron.
What are you talking about?
wait.
I'm not talking about in a general aspect. I'm talking about in this aspect, in this scenario. In the scenario when it comes, no, Meryl, come on now.
Wait, Slam. Why would Curry be better than LeBron?
He was. I said the better player doesn't leave his team, but I was talking about in the instance of KD left his team to go to Steph Curry's team. That's what I meant.
Okay, but listen. When your team is Cleveland,
All right.
what do you do?
Let's look at it this way. All right, let's look at it
You're not
this
gonna
way.
stay.
Let's look at it this way. We got 2 players, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Let's act like we don't know nothing about them. They both play basketball. They're both great. Who would you take to build your franchise around if you have to let go?
I'm taking Curry. I'm taking Curry.
Bro, you have
I'm
no
taking Curry.
backstory. No backstory.
If you
I'm
have
taking
no,
Curry.
wait, time out. Why are we taking players with no backstory?
That's
This is
what
a
I'm
terrible
saying.
situation.
Exactly. This is.
I'd pick
not-
Yao Ming over freaking Michael
players
Jordan if
still.
that's the
I feel like-
case.
listen. I feel
Thank
like
you.
KB, you're basing just their play style. We're talking about them, like what they've done in the past, like in
And what they
everything.
bring your way out.
Yeah, you gotta count that.
What do you
man.
mean?
You gotta
Okay,
count that.
listen,
man.
KB. I don't think you understand. Steph Curry to a team means championships. He brought a ring to a team.
Has a
I
lot
don't
more
think.
value in my opinion.
I would say that too, but we're
Underrated.
talking about Steph and goddamn KD. We're not talking about Draymond Green.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking KD.
I'm not.
taking
I'm taking the person with a ring. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking the player who. I'm taking the 2-time MVP, not the 1-time MVP.
Brought them to 2 finals. Brought them back 3-1
You're really
against
saying that
KD.
Steph Curry is better than Kevin Durant.
Against KD.
That was Klay Thompson that brought him back against KD.
Yo, don't give me that.
Steph.
Are you serious?
Why do you sound so hostile?
I know, right?
Not serious.
Yeah, he has a muffled
Lower
mic. He
voice.
said, "Yo, man."
I'm dead. He said, "Don't
All
give me
I'm saying
that."
is I'm taking KD.
Hey,
Yo, KD
I think
player.
I think KD is the more versatile player. He's the most versatile player. But in terms of the Warriors specifically,
Thank you. We're
in
talking
terms of
about
the
the
Warriors
Warriors.
specifically, KD wouldn't have even gone to Golden State if Curry wasn't there.
Thank you, Bezos. Thank you.
The Warriors wouldn't have won 73 wins if Curry wasn't there. You know what I mean? So
You want to know what Kevin Durant at his best look like? Look at them old Thunder highlights. There you go.
I'm sorry. Nah.
There you go. That's the best. That's the Kevin Durant you're getting if you're talking about him.
Just because of his weak move does not mean we got to downplay his.
I'm not talking about his weak move.
remember that
His weak
Curry-
move has nothing to do about his on the court performance
Remember
compared to
that
Steph
Curry
Curry.
went to go play with Curry. You said Kevin Durant went to go play
Yeah,
with
because he first of all, I put Steph Curry above KD because of that move, and because Steph Curry brought a team a ring.
And remember, Curry took a dip in his
Oh
chest
my
just to let KD come in.
yeah.
Remember that. Curry said, I don't need to be the #1 option.
That's
I'm just
forget it,
trying
man.
to win.
Listen,
They were struggling.
KB, listen.
Kevin
I would
Durant is
agree with
second
you.
best
I
player
would
in the
agree with
NBA.
you if KD didn't get hurt and they won like 13 straight games without him. I would agree with you. I would totally agree. If in those 13 straight games Curry didn't look like the old MVP, I would
Yeah.
totally agree with you.
I agree with that point. That was a valid
If-
point.
like,
you
literally,
got a valid point there, right there.
KD's and all his greatness was hurt and removed from the team, and they won not 13 straight games immediately, but Curry had to realize, oh, he's really not here. It's
And
all
his
mine.
stats went up.
Thank you. Thank you. I will take all my old points back. I will shoot from this logo right here with the big W because that's all the Warriors bring is W's, except for when it comes to LeBron because the Cavaliers are great. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted.
Oh no.
But I'm just saying, listen, KD's. First of all, this comes from a long line of me watching KD and saying I like Westbrook better. Okay, I've always put KD below people.
When the Warriors went with KD as like the centerpiece of their team early in the season, they were struggling. But when they turned it back to Steph Curry, that's when they hit their stride.
Steph Curry used to the system. That's his system that they built around him.
It doesn't matter.
That's
He's
the
so
point.
good though, right?
That's the
He's
point.
so great.
Why would you take the centerpiece of that system away?
Listen. Here's a better aspect. When LeBron went to the Heat and they didn't play through LeBron, they struggled. When they let LeBron actually take over, when LeBron accepted it as his team, and Dwayne Wade said, "Bro, is your team just take over?" They won games.
They won championships.
That's a different subject.
That's not a different subject. That's greatness. That's greatness.
LeBron versus D Wade. That was the thing going on. It was
You think that
LeBron teams versus D Wade team? LeBron is clearly by far the better player than D Wade. So
Okay, but we're not gonna act like D Wade was balling out in Miami before LeBron came.
I'm not saying he wasn't balling out. I'm just saying on the team together.
I'm talking to KD.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, Wade was on a decline. LeBron was at his almost at his prime at that time. No, he was at his prime.
Wade was not
LeBron
in
was
decline when
definitely
LeBron was entering. When LeBron was entering,
The first year he wasn't on a decline, but like
the first
the
year
years
he was not
after
on his
that.
decline. What
Years
are you
after
talking
that, he
about? Why
was.
do you think everybody was saying that Wade was not on his decline the first year LeBron came?
No,
Wade would have been Finals MVP.
It was when they
He would
How
have
old
been
is he
Finals
when
MVP.
2013?
Exactly. What are you talking about?
He started getting them leg injuries, them back injuries.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of injuries.
No, that wasn't until the second. That wasn't until the second and third
Exactly.
year.
The spurt though. It was.
We're talking
almost
about
But
when-
a year they lost. Oh yeah. True.
Exactly.
Yeah, D-Wade started declining when they started playing the Spurs.
Let me see his game.
I don't know why you guys hate D-Wade so much, bro.
No one hates D-Wade. No one hates D-Wade. Why would I love
You guys,
D-Wade?
nah, you hate
Hey.
D-Wade, bro. Don't come at. You told me KCP was better than D-Wade. Don't tell me you like
No,
D-Wade. Don't tell me you like D-Wade.
No, listen.
Don't tell me you like D-Wade, bro.
Listen, time out. I said if I was the
Exposed.
Bulls, if I was
Spam
the
up the
Bulls, I would not
L's.
take Dwayne Wade.
Exposed.
Because Dwayne Wade is probably not going to be part of that team for much longer, and he's on a decline at the moment. Right now, Dwayne Wade is not. He doesn't have a potential to be as good as KCP. All right.
Whatever, you Wade hater.
How good is KCP? I'm sorry, I didn't realize how good
KCP has a future.
He's about to get a big contract than Dwayne Wade ever got this year.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh. You know who else got potential apparently?
Dwayne
Anthony
Wade
Bennett.
has like 5 years left in his career, man.
He's growing by age.
Hold on. You said
Anthony Bennett still got a future.
You right.
Nah, Dwayne Wade.
He's young. He still got a future, bro. He still got potential.
He got potential. Yes, I agree.
Michael Carter Williams got potential too, huh? He still got some potential.
Young. Anybody could change. I give anybody faith, man. You could change it.
You don't give Dwayne Wade faith? I feel it. Okay.
Hey.
How is Dwayne Wade gonna get better? How?
LeBron's gotten better.
Damn, exactly.
Sorry, but Dwayne Wade is not getting his knees is not gonna
Bro,
hold
see,
up.
I told you
He's
you don't like Wade.
32.
Don't sit here and tell me you
No,
like
I
Wade.
don't respect Dwayne
Don't sit
Wade,
here and tell me you.
Nah, you don't respect Dwayne Wade. Nah, you
you
don't.
Yo, Dwayne Wade easily a top
You can't
5
respect
shooting
Dwayne
guard
Wade
of all
putting
time.
KCP in front of him.
You said
There's no
I'm
respect
talking
for
about
that
right
point.
now. I'm talking about right now.
Even right now, you can't respect him by saying that, man. That's disrespectful.
No, I said. Listen, I said.
I
It's
can
smarter
understand.
for the Bulls
Listen,
to take a younger
I
guy.
can understand saying Clay,
If I was the Bulls-
James Harden, look, CJ McCollum, and that feels like a stretch to me, but he deserves it because he plays hard. Guys like that, I'm okay with. But you said KCP, I'm good.
And Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, and Wesley
I take that
Matthews.
back. I take that back. All right.
Like I thought people forgot
I said-
that he
that's
played
the
for the
movement.
Mavericks.
I said
I
what
forgot
the
he played for the
Bulls
Mavericks. I
needed.
played 2K.
I said what the Bulls needed. Wesley Matthews is a solid shooter. And I think the Bulls would love to have him instead of Dwayne Wade. It didn't really make
I
any
guarantee the Mavericks would rather have Dwayne Wade than Wesley
That's
Matthews
what I'm
right
saying. I
now.
guarantee you that.
They probably they'd do that deal
What,
if
for
that
another
popped up.
losing season? They probably would have probably.
They'd rather lose with Dwayne Wade than lose with Wesley Matthews.
Listen, D-Wade.
They probably would have barely made the playoffs.
You guys acting like D-Wade had a terrible season. He averaged 18, 3, and 4.
Yeah, he had a good. Because who else is going to score on that team? Like I said, there's only Jimmy
Well,
Butler
Jimmy
and Wade.
Butler? What about
That's
Jimmy
it.
Butler?
Yeah, that's only Jimmy Butler and Wade. That is it.
Bro, well, okay, but listen, Wesley Matthews played with an old Dirk Nowitzki and he averaged 13. Don't come here and tell me he's gonna drop a lot of points.
I think he's going to come here and drop.
Bro, you said they would rather have freaking what's his name, bro?
Because he can space the floor for
Put
them.
him back on the
He can
trail.
space the
Bob.
floor for
Put him
them.
back on
Like
the trail.
Rondo.
All right, let's end this
He's
argument, man. D Wade's
Nah,
better
I'm
than
still hot off that.
KCP.
I'm still hot off that.
D Wade's better
You
than
said Wesley
KCP
Matthews.
Butler, dude,
and Wesley
man.
Matthews.
That signed him for the Bulls signed him for 1 year. All right, forget it.
All right, so
move
I think a lot of you guys say that there's really a big gap between the Warriors and the Cavs and everybody else, which there is a point to that. I agree somewhat, but a lot of news lately been the Celtics and IT, because some people feel like they are on the verge of beating the Cavs, but some people don't. What do y'all think the Celtics should do with IT? I already gave my case.
I thought about this the other day, and honestly, it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad idea to keep IT with Fultz.
That's what I think. Because
Yeah, it wouldn't
Fultz
be a
can
bad
play
idea.
the two.
Yeah, and honestly, it's
He's
gonna help. It's gonna help
6'5".
Fultz get.
He got bigger. He got buffed.
It's gonna help. It's gonna help Fultz get playoff experience, and that'll go. And that'll help. in the long run.
Listen, I just want to come out here and just say, live on Hoop Talk Podcast, Markel, I'm sorry for the disrespect. Please don't take my lunch money because that Negro got big. I don't know what he
Yeah,
did.
those
I don't know
biceps,
what
bro.
protein he's been drinking.
I saw SDC's video.
Yeah, bro, I seen SDC video. He was like, he's got bigger. I was like, get out of it. Man, Bo got bigger. I'm not making a video about it. I'm like, oh, no, he actually got bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how
Man,
he
He looks like freaking
that
Goku
size
right now.
coming in.
He got that Goku body right
Y'all know
now.
what's weird, though? What I find strange? The last 2 years, the number one picks have been projected number one pick is going to be Markel Fultz, but there's been two players coming from two schools that did not do anything during the regular season, and for some very strange reason, in the offseason, before they're about to be drafted, why the hell are players getting so damn big? Ben Simmons did the same thing last year. Am I not? Ben Simmons got big.
It's the PEDs, bro. It's the PEDs.
They don't try in college. They don't
Like, I'm
try
not
in
gonna lie,
college.
I'm not saying he's taking steroids, but bro, listen, you're not supposed to look that dang. If Lonzo Ball pops out looking like that, I'm protesting the draft.
He's 18, bro, and he's that big. What
Like,
the hell,
bro, no, there's not enough testosterone in your body to look
He's
like that in
18.
2 months. What?
He got like a Jimmy Butler body right now.
People on The Biggest Loser do so much and doesn't even look like that at the end of the season.
That's
They don't even lose half the weight half the time
It was
by the end of the
literally 2
season.
months. It was
And in 2 months, this dude went from average NBA prospect to, hey, LeBron, watch out in the lane.
Exactly. I saw that video. I was like, I don't know if the Celtics want to trade that pick anymore.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait, up, yep. He went from number 3 on my list to, draft him down.
Honestly, Fultz is the most NBA ready.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Especially for the Celtics needing a secondary scorer.
He's the most NBA ready looking guard. I'll give him that. He's listen.
Wait, so you think there's somebody more NBA ready than him in the draft?
I was physically ready.
Physically, yeah.
Honestly, have we seen anything?
Guard. I don't think he's more physically ready than like the buffest big man in the draft. I would probably take the more physically imposing big man if you're talking about just physical NBA body looks. That's what I'm saying. He's the most. He's the best physical looking guard. He's the best NBA ready guard physically.
I honestly don't even think there's a big man that's more physical than him. Like,
what you call it? Have you not seen fucking Bam?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but he's such an
As a 4,
like
but he can play 4. You know he's playing the 4. He's not playing the 5.
But now if you're a 4 in the NBA, you gotta have some kind of shot. Like he can.
Listen, see, you say that. Depending on the lineup and the matchup, who knows? Because if you're playing the Grizzlies as a 4, you don't need to know how to shoot. You probably need to be a little bit bigger because the Grizzlies still play with some big men.
I mean, I guess, but it's not like you need to beat the Grizzlies to win the championship.
Very true, but you never know. The NBA can switch just like that.
You're right.
All I'm saying is by the time Bol gets to the NBA, listen, he's going to be a 7'7" small forward. Because
what's his name? Bam is actually he's really strong, but it's crazy because he's like 6'9" and he's supposed to be a power forward, but he plays like a center. It's crazy. Like when I see him play, it's like
since the NBA is going smaller, he could play center in today's game.
He needs to have at least some kind of mid-range shot though. Like
well, look at it like this: could you see Ben Wallace being a center in today's game?
I couldn't.
You couldn't see Ben Wallace be a center in today's game.
But he's taller though. He's like 6'11" though. That's the thing.
Ben Wallace was 6'9".
Who Ben Wallace was?
Are you kidding me?
6'8". No, he was short. He was like 6'8", 6'9". Yeah.
Well, then I couldn't see him being a center.
He was 6'9".
I couldn't see him being a center.
Ben Wallace.
Nope.
his raw physical ability.
Yeah, that guy was a beast back in the day.
I mean,
you don't have to.
why
I'm
not?
saying, bro, if you don't have a
He's a
shot,
very
if you don't have a shot, bro.
What about DeAndre Jordan?
I mean, but
that.
DeAndre's 7 feet though.
No, he's
But
6'10".
Tristan Thompson. Look at Tristan Thompson.
Right.
He's 6'9".
too. No, he's not. He's 6'9".
He's 6'9".
I'm
Look it up.
I'm just saying.
Look it up. He's 6'9".
You guys must have forgot how athletic.
Thank you. Like, has it been that long already?
All right, then I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Tristan Thompson is 6'9". Yeah, I guess.
Also, DeAndre
He's
Jordan is
6'9".
So, I'm just
He
saying-
looks like 6'10" at least.
I guess Bam could play. But I don't know, man. There's just something about him. Like, you need a shot, bro. Like,
Can he?
you need a
Is it
shot.
too late for him to develop a shot? It's very easy
It's
for him to
not,
develop a
it's
shot.
not, it's not,
So
it's not,
you
it's
gotta
not.
keep the option open.
Yeah,
It's just it's based on the player at that point.
That's why I said.
Yeah,
he
but
needs
it takes a little bit of time for you to develop a shot, man. It's not that easy.
Blake Griffin came into the league as just a dunker.
Bro,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah, but it took some confidence. It took a lot
Bro,
of time. He's still
Brook
not a
Lopez
consistent
has a shot, man.
guy.
Anything is possible.
I still don't like
Brook
him.
Lopez has a shot.
Listen, I've been saying this
Al
for this
Horford has
the
a
third
shot
week now.
We got
I still think the Celtics should make a move for
Oh
Brook
my
Lopez.
god.
I'm gonna speak it into existence, like LeVar Ball said. I will see Brook Lopez get out of Brooklyn. It's gonna happen. He doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
up
but
with you and
go,
Brook
going back to
Lopez?
Markel.
No,
Going back-
listen,
yeah,
no. I'm gonna be so honest with you because growing up, I played like a classic, like an old school big man, like low post. So when the NBA shifted, there's still like a lot of big men who play low post style that just doesn't get no shine no more because they
Greg
don't shoot.
Monroe. Greg Monroe.
No. Brook Lopez has a shot.
I mean, yeah, he's had to start shooting more.
You have to start getting that.
Every big man shoots nowadays, though.
Yeah,
Marc
now you
Gasol
have
shoots.
to.
This is the
Yeah,
first season he
but-
started shooting.
Yeah,
So
Tristan Thompson.
Pau Gasol shot the most threes this season he shot any other season in his career.
Everybody's
That's
shooting the most
crazy.
threes.
So that's what I'm saying. So Brook Lopez has to shoot. I'm just saying I want to see him play on a contended team because then they're going to put him in the post and you're going to see what he can do.
I still don't know how I feel about that Brook Lopez to Boston though.
It depends on what we have to give up, man.
Well, I still
Like,
don't
we're
know.
not giving up the number one overall
Listen,
pick.
look
for
at it
Brook
like this.
Lopez.
Vso, look at it like this. The Nets gave up Boban Bogdanovic, their highest scoring player on the team at the time, for a late draft pick, a 28 overall draft pick. I want to say it was the Wizards. That's what they. That's all. That is
Yeah.
it. That was it.
Trade deadline,
Yeah,
they were asking for two
look what the
second-round draft
Kings-
picks for Brook Lopez.
Look what the
No one traded
Pelicans
for him.
Look what the Pelicans gave up just to get D Cousins. Like,
I mean, I
guess that's the only
if it's
option.
like
But
if it's
still-
like Terry Rozier, freaking Jonas Jerebko, and a second round draft pick, go ahead, give me Brook Lopez.
But
if-
then, what about the money? You want to have money to go out and get other players because
That
you
is
still
true.
gotta pay
His contract is.
pretty hefty.
I will probably wait.
he's not at the top of my priority list, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
I
after
like
the
the
priorities have been
Well,
taken
no,
care
his
of.
he only has one more. He has next year. Then he's a free agent. So depending on what you gave up, it might you can still sign him again after that for less money because he's on a contending team for the first time ever.
And he could just be a salary.
Yes,
dump.
how
he could just
old
be
is
a
he?
salary dump.
You think he's
Like,
going to actually go for you? You think Brook Lopez is going to go for a max contract?
well,
If
let's
it's
be
gonna be a
serious
max
here. Timothy
contract,
Mozgov with the Lakers, his Lakers contract. Like,
He won a title though. I'm just saying that was like the main reason we needed a center, and we took the best available center apparently. Even though JaVale McGee is getting paid $1 million for this season and produces way more than Mozgov. So I'm pissed. That pisses me off because I think you should always go for JaVale McGee if he's available. Come on, I think JaVale's a goat.
If you can get him for a
The
minimum,
Warriors need him more
any
because
team would
the
want
Warriors-
him.
yeah, the Warriors really got him because they needed size because they lost Festus.
They got him because they needed size and realized how much of a jewel he was. They didn't appreciate it until he got him.
I don't know about that.
Steve Kerr said himself, Shaq and the Fool had a perception of him. Like
I saw that interview too. Yeah.
People on the Warriors are starting to realize how good. I'm not saying he's an all-time great center. I'm not saying he's a beat. Well, first of all, he is a beast. JaVale's a monster to me. But
solid NBA center.
If he tidied up a couple of things in this game, like, but still.
it just depends who he's playing with. Like at the beginning of the season, I said this is a good move for him
He
because
just needs motivation from his teammates.
he needs more teams like this, like teams
The
who
Warriors
don't
are gonna
trip
need him
over
big
simple
on
mistakes.
rebounds in the finals too. They're gonna need him big.
Oh yeah, they are.
Hey, but
I
going
think-
back to the topic
I feel
though.
like the Warriors like kind of it's good for him because they can't trip. They're not gonna trip because like the team is so good that even if
Yeah.
he makes something so small, like it's not gonna matter. But once he gets to the NBA Finals, if he starts doing some dumb shit again, bro.
Oh,
it's
man.
gonna-
I don't know, man. Steph Curry threw a behind the back pass in Game 7
I mean, but he's Steph Curry. He already has that legacy.
I'm just saying though, like the Warriors will let stuff like that slide. So he won't be discouraged after a JaVale type play.
JaVale is notorious for doing dumb shit. So like.
But with other coaches, when he did dumb shit, they immediately pulled him out the game. Yeah. They sat him for games on end. But Steve Kerr doesn't do that though. When JaVale has a bad moment, he doesn't just yank him from the game. He plays him through it.
When you got 4 other All-Stars in the game playing with you, like then it shouldn't be a big deal because you're probably already.
Still, I mean, it's just helpful for his confidence. That's why he's been producing.
Rebounds, get dump off passes, and just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what stupid thing can you do if you're playing with 4 All-Stars? All you're doing is getting rebounds. He's already 7'1".
They can easily throw the ball for alley-oop. He jumps and ends up piggybacking somebody. It's JaVale. We're talking about JaVale.
Yeah, he was in a dunk contest. Man.
Yeah, you're right.
Extremely athletic.
JaVale McGee can easily get the ball, go for a dunk, and forget how to dunk, and go for a finger roll and hit the top of the backboard.
That would be embarrassing.
Oh my gosh! If he does that in the finals,
this is JaVale McGee. But that's what makes him so wonderful. Because with all the good, you have to take the bad.
No,
not in the finals. I don't want to see.
I don't want to see nobody messing up in the finals.
I doubt. Listen, I doubt JaVale's gonna pull a JaVale play in the finals. But let's go back to the next topic. Bezos, my fault. I got off course.
It's all good. But like, I don't think anyone really talked about.
Remember
the first
Spates in the finals? Remember Spates in the finals? Remember when everybody laughed?
We moving on, KB. Maurice Spates, Clippers. We're done with that.
Yeah. As soon as you bring up Clipper players, we gotta change the subject.
Yeah, we gotta change the subject, man. Hey, but
we've been talking about the Clippers all year. We have to move on.
Yeah, I don't think. Did anyone like say what the Celtics should do at IT? Because I don't think like anyone.
I say keep him to test out in the backcourt with him and Fultz.
Yeah, I think everybody said keep him.
Yeah.
Keep him tested out.
What do y'all think about people saying like he's a defensive liability and that they can't win with him?
True.
So is Westbrook.
He's always going to be a defensive liability. You have to deal with it. But
you can't change that.
I mean, I feel like bringing in Fultz will help, especially with how big he's gotten. Like he'll help.
They can run Fultz and AB if IT is that much of a defensive liability. Bench him for a couple 5 minutes.
Folks, AB and Marcus Smart, if they really want to play defense.
Yeah.
No.
Bench him for 5 minutes, give him that defensive boost.
Yeah.
Markel could still run the offense.
Bezos pointed out to me that they run the lineups with what was it? IT, Marcus, and Avery Bradley.
Yeah,
they've done that.
They've done that before.
So if they've done that, then I can see them doing Markel, AB, and Marcus.
I feel like for Fultz, when he comes into Boston, he's gonna be coming into the same situation that like Tim Duncan went into with David Robinson, where they already had the established player, and now they're gonna just be playing together, and it's gonna help him get even better. So
exactly. He's gonna learn from IT as well.
Exactly.
He's also gonna learn from IT. He's gonna see how IT.
It's gonna help his development be a lot faster because he's gonna get all that playoff experience.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And my boy Fultz is gonna be the GOAT.
Culture.
Yeah.
Fultz is gonna be the GOAT. Watch.
Yeah.
It's like the guard version of the Tim Duncan and David Robinson thing. That's exactly.
I like that.
And speaking of Fultz, have we seen anything like Fultz? 6'5" score first point guard. I don't think we've ever seen that. Have we ever seen that?
Wingspan.
Fultz can't play D, bro.
What happened?
He
said Fultz can't play defense, bro.
He can. What? He's 6'5" point guard. He better.
No, he said he can't.
Just from.
I know. Doing the chat. They're doing the chat.
Okay.
Just from the build alone, he's gonna be a better defensive player than IT.
Oh yeah.
Just from the build alone.
The guy in the chat. There's a guy in the chat.
I know.
Yeah.
But like, that's just insane. So most people are saying keep IT in this chat right now.
Yeah.
I guess you should keep him.
Keep him.
Who was that said that? AK721. IT already said he'll take a pay cut. So
Exactly.
Yeah, you already said that. That's great.
So they're good.
I don't think he's taking a pay cut. He's just moving the extension.
He said,
no, if he's taking a pay cut, that would be great.
He didn't say take a necessary pay cut. He said he'll
wait on his extension.
He'll just extend it next year. Because the plan was to extend it this year. Yeah, the plan was to extend it this year.
This is the question. Do you think the Celtics are going to keep the pick next year?
It depends on what they do.
It depends on what folks can do.
Nah, that's when.
Depends on how deep they go in the playoffs.
Listen,
they go
I don't
deep.
care what you. No. I don't care what you say. If you don't pass up on Markel Fultz, you better not pass up on Michael Porter.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All I'm saying is,
Michael Porter is nice.
If you hands down, because I haven't seen Markel Fultz play at all. People are saying he's good. I've seen Michael Porter.
Yeah.
I know Michael Porter's good. So if you don't pass up, if you don't pass up on Markel, You can't pass up on Michael Porter. That's how I see it.
He's a 6'10" scorer, built like KD, can get to the basket with ease.
So then you got Fultz and Michael Porter next season.
That's how I see it. If you make this pick, you have to. No, he doesn't have to leave.
Now you have to.
How that's gonna work out?
I would trade the pick. I would trade the pick because they don't.
You can easily. If you get Michael Porter, you can easily trade AB. At that point, you can trade AB.
I'm taking a young Michael Porter over Avery Bradley and Jay.
Yeah, you'll have Markel, and he'll have a year of experience, so he'll be good at playing the two. He'll be fine.
Yeah, and then
don't forget about Jalen.
No, we have to see how this rolls out, man. We can't really.
And also, AB. I think AB is going to be a free agent next year too.
So
they might need and Crowder
and Smart.
So
no, I think Crowder's still down. Smart might be.
No,
even if you do keep Crowder, so what? Let Crowder start. You gonna have a rookie on a contending team? He can come off the bench, and if not, small ball. It's the NBA nowadays. Run the small ball lineup. Mix and match the lineup. Do whatever you gotta do.
You win by the 3, you die by the 3. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be some high tempo offense they got going on.
But if you're a team like the Washington Wizards,
to be a Celtics fan, man.
Yeah, being a Celtic must feel somewhat great.
What a time to be a Celtics fan, bro.
I don't know. It's pretty hard low key. It's pretty hard low key because you don't know like what direction you should go to.
It must be so hard to see your team in the Eastern Conference Finals, then see him get the #1 pick in the draft. The struggle.
But like the thing is, we might come out as like the freaking Brooklyn Nets where
we
have like all
the fact that y'all got the last 7 Brooklyn picks prevented that. Trust me.
Poor B souls. Must be hard to be a Celtics fan.
Nah, it's not like I'm gonna trade all the picks and the IT gonna leave.
No, I'm just saying like
they're not gonna do all that bad moves.
We might be in a situation where we can do everything and we might still not get to the NBA Finals. That's what I'm worried about.
We're not trying to stay in the East Conference forever.
Jalen Hands. Why on God's green earth would they draft Jalen Hands next year? Why? No, I just see Jalen Hands' name, and we're talking, and it's like in the midst of us talking about Michael Porter Jr. So is that one guy shouting, "Oh, draft Jalen Hands"? Why? You have. Oh my God, that's the most retarded thing I've ever.
Draft Michael Porter.
Draft Michael Porter. Thank you. You're getting #1 pick next year.
Exactly.
Oh no, guys! Now this is just totally off topic, totally off key. But I just had a question. What if, right, the Cavaliers, they go out this year, they beat the Warriors in 7. LeBron gets his ring, Kyrie gets his ring, Kevin Love gets this ring. They go to the owner. They tell the owner to keep the next year's pick, and they all go out on the first night and fake ACL tears. They sit out the whole year.
Why?
They end up wait. They sit out the whole year to get the #1 pick and get Michael Porter to pass the reign from LeBron to Michael Porter. Oh my God!
LeBron would not waste his career a season. Why would LeBron?
I'm just look at it like this. Look at this.
Nah, spam out the L's for Don, man.
What? Y'all tell me that?
Nah, you're reaching, man. You're reaching.
That's the craziest.
That's the ultimate reach.
That's a reach. Look at this. Look at it like this.
A whole team gets an ACL tear.
Look, no, just Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron.
So a big 3.
Yes, the big 3 goes down. They tank. Listen. LeBron will be at the point in his career to where he has beat the Golden State Warriors twice. Once with Kevin Durant. Once as the 7-3-1 team. Wait, hold on. Now he's sat here this whole playoffs and heard people say he will have to win it this year. He has to do this. He has to do this. He just became the #1 scorer on the playoff list. So that's something. That's something. And then you add this ring. He comes and says, "Okay, hold on." He comes out and says, "Hey, I'm about to be 33 this year.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to pass the torch soon. I'm just saying.
Pass the torch to Kyrie.
I'm just saying.
Kyrie is right there. He's only like 25. Pass it to him.
I have something that's more realistic.
Oh, please tell me more realistic.
You trade Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson to the Celtics for the first pick.
Nah.
No,
they might as well. They should have kept Andrew Wiggins. They should have kept Andrew Wiggins.
I want to see Elvis for that.
I didn't hear that. Say it again. Tristan Thompson for that pick.
That's exactly what Beasol was talking about if they messed up big. That's exactly what that would be doing if they took that trade.
Yeah, they might as well have took Andrew
You want
Wiggins.
all them picks?
Might
Why
as
would
well
the
just-
Cavs trade Kevin Love and Tristan
Oh,
Thompson
yeah,
for a
they're-
first
they're-
pick?
they're-
Somebody to
team.
pass the reins from LeBron to Michael.
No,
Jordan.
no, no.
But why would you
That's
do
when he's
Kevin
ready.
Love and
LeBron is
Tristan
still
Thompson though?
playing well.
You gotta
I'm
get
just
the get.
saying,
You gotta get.
With
you gotta
my
get the get,
theory,
man.
it's just
No, you can't be talking. You said they were all tear their ACL.
listen, no. Listen, they don't all tear their ACLs. They all fake a ACL injury. I'm just saying. You can't tell me that would not be the most craziest conspiracy thing. I'm just saying, if y'all go out next year and the preseason goes and LeBron goes down, Kyrie goes down, Kevin Love goes down, the prophecy never lies. That's all I'm saying. The prophecy never lies. I'm just saying that would be the craziest thing if they all fake the injury
But for
just
what?
so they can give Michael Porter a young player to pass the reins to. That means Michael Porter will be coming up. He'll be coming up behind LeBron James. The end of LeBron James' dominance. LeBron James leaves. He still has Kyrie. I don't see them getting rid of Kyrie. He's staying with the team.
Does LeBron
And then it's gonna be
care about
Kevin
what
Love.
happened to
Kevin
him
Love's gonna
after?
leave.
LeBron
What
is
happened?
caring about his image. He cares about his image right now. I don't think he cares about Michael Porter's future.
I think LeBron cares about Cleveland.
But I don't
I
think
think
he's
he
regular
All right,
season.
I have a real question.
I
have a real question.
Them with a ring.
I have a
You
real
give them a
question.
title.
He gave them the title.
Okay, real question. Go ahead, Bezos.
All right. So if you're a team like the Clippers, the Raptors, the Wizards, would it be easier to win now or win in the future?
Future, because where's LeBron gonna be?
LeBron
But-
got out of here,
I don't know.
man.
Those teams are
You guys
screwed.
got to watch out for the Sixers,
Those
the
teams are
Bucks,
screwed.
the Timberwolves, the
man.
Lakers, and if the Celtics
yeah.
keep their pick,
I feel like you just.
But
those
right now, you're
teams
just
being
gonna get
they're
like swept in the second round. Like,
they were just there in the wrong era, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question again?
They were just
Yeah.
in the wrong
if
era.
you're a team like the Wizards, the Raptors, who are like on
Great
the
team.
verge or like competing
Listen,
with Cleveland, I guess.
Some
Would
teams
you-
are
would
gonna
you
have
rather
hold
try
the
to
L
win
for
right
the
now,
super
or-
team
Yeah.
thing, and unfortunately it's them. Some
Nah,
teams
you
have
just
to hold
gotta,
the L.
yeah, you gotta let the phase pass, man.
Yeah,
You just gotta
let it. You just
sit
gotta
back
let
and
nature
build your
run its
assets.
course.
He didn't
You know
have
what you
that
could do?
exactly. That's
Yeah,
what I was
just
gonna
let
say.
nature
Stash
run its
picks.
course.
You
Yep.
stash a bunch of overseas players, then piss off everybody later on down the line. Look at the
That's what the
Sixers.
Celtics are doing. You got 2 coming in this year.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember y'all had like 7 picks in the draft. I was like, yo, the Celtics have so many picks, and they were all foreign guys.
They had nothing to worry
Yeah.
about, man. They had nothing
I'm
to
telling
worry
you, man. That's all you have to do if you want to beat a super team. Beat them through the draft by getting a bunch of
Some-
stash players.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with this whole super team thing, some teams are gonna have to hold the L, and unfortunately, it's them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just let nature run its course.
Are the
That's like the
Cavs
Clippers.
even
Nature
a super
doesn't care
team
about
though?
us.
Because like
So the Wizards, Toronto, the Clippers, all of us are just gonna
Oh,
gonna
just-
vanish. We're just
Well, I
gonna
don't
be
know
there.
about the
Done.
Clippers. That team might be done after this offseason.
are the Cavs even a super team though? Because we weren't calling them a super team last year. All they
LeBron
had
makes
was
them super
Yeah,
team.
This
LeBron
team
is
is a super team. Yes.
Thank you. LeBron is a super team. LeBron can go to the Nets, and we'll call the Nets a super
I know,
team.
but
I
like
like
we
LeBron
weren't
is a
calling
super
them a
team.
super team last year though.
Well, that's
I know, but I can't
Well,
call
they
it
didn't have
team-
KD. The league was more a little more even. Well, not.
I'm not
even,
talking
but
about the
more-
Warriors. The Warriors are a super team, but are the Cavs?
hold on.
Some people,
Yeah, but
no.
the
Some
effect
people will
that
call
the
them a super
Warriors have
team.
on the league.
But I can't
I
call
would
them a
call him
super
super
team
team.
if they can't win when LeBron sits out. That's just.
But we're not talking about them
LeBron-
without LeBron being a super team. We're talking about them with LeBron being a super team.
But
LeBron
that's
is
the
a super
thing.
team.
I'm not. LeBron is a superstar. Like he's the greatest, not the greatest player in the
LeBron is
NBA
the
right
super
now.
team. He's
So,
the super
Kyrie
team.
is an all-star. He's not a superstar. Kevin Love is like an all-star as well.
Like
So,
were
yeah,
the
you can't really
08
say that.
Celtics a super team? Would y'all call the 08 Celtics?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
They won the championship their first year together.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking, like if they're considered a super team, then the Cavs are a super team.
I feel like the standard for a super team has changed because of the whole Kevin Durant situation. That there are some teams that were just super teams for their time.
Because like
I think this.
But
Because we
The Celtics could've
normally
won
just
3
call
times in a
these teams
row,
like
so,
teams
like-
with big threes. Now that we call them super teams.
No.
Yeah, that's why I said the
criteria
standard of a
changed.
super team
Yeah.
has changed. The standard of a super team has changed.
Yeah.
I guess you have to have 2 or more superstars on the team to be considered a super
Because
team.
there are only 2 superstars in the NBA, so you can't have 2.
Oh my God!
no,
Please,
no,
I don't want to
no.
do this
No.
again.
Kevin Durant's a superstar, man. He is.
I don't want to
He
do
is.
this
Kevin Durant's a superstar,
again.
No, there's only 2 superstars in the NBA.
oh my gosh.
Oh my god. So LeBron and Curry, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
I get you that there's not a lot of superstars because there's a big distinction
probably like
between
10.
the star
Like
and the
like 10 or
superstar.
less. 10 or less.
Stop
Yeah,
with
there's like-
KD.
I might stretch it to 3 because I think KD is one.
Okay,
of
can I
those
just
guys.
ask this?
And Westbrook.
Can we except for King, of course, because since there's only 2 superstars, can we come up with a list of like 5, maybe 10 Remember, chat. The chat, please,
Nah,
everyone individually, please post lists of 5 people in the NBA right now you think are superstars. And King, I want you to individually look at that chat and
Yeah,
tell
look
me
at
why
that
these
chat.
players are not super.
Yeah, go ahead and put that
here
Why
down.
these players are not superstars.
Let's do it.
Everyone
Let's
but
do it.
KD and Steph Curry too, please.
Yeah. Besides
There we
KD and
And LeBron.
I'm saying
LeBron, so we already know.
Westbrook
Well, no,
and
Steph
KD. I
Curry
think are
and
one of them.
Steph
Westbrook,
Curry and LeBron.
Westbrook.
That was the only 2 he said. Steph Curry and LeBron are the only superstars. So anybody but them.
Kawhi Leonard.
I'm waiting for the chat right now. I'm waiting. I'll
Yeah,
point it
they're
out.
putting-
I am too. They're about to start spamming them. I can't wait.
I see LeBron, Curry, KD,
Damn it.
Kawhi.
Yeah. Anthony Davis.
Kawhi.
Davis isn't
Kawhi's
there
a-
yet.
I don't know.
I don't think
Oh,
Davis
he is
is there yet.
Anthony Davis is
The guy that says a super team has to have 4 All-Stars, that's not true because the Hawks had 4 All-Stars and they definitely weren't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're right.
Oh
You're
my
right. You're
God.
right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right. So they're saying KD, Cupcake KD,
Uh-huh.
specifically by
Yeah.
Berserkers 03.
Oh, someone said
Kawhi?
Karl Anthony Towns. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Too early.
That's a future.
JJ said John Wall. John Wall.
No,
I
see
no.
Butler.
On the verge.
No.
I said John Wall's on the verge.
He's knocking at the
Keep
door.
choking.
He's knocking at the door.
No.
PG
chat's gonna
13.
get-
This
the
man
chat
says
is gonna
Zaza
get-
Pachulia, man. Get out
Guys,
of
you
here.
guys listen.
He's a choker.
My boy
Listen,
CP3 is a superstar, man. You gotta accept it.
Nah, he's not even a top 5 point guard, bro. He's not a top 5 point guard. Low key. He's not a top 5
You
point
guys, why
guard.
I
does
was CP3 not a top 5 point guard.
Low key.
He can't get his
Low
word
key.
I'm
out.
just trying to
How
talk.
was CP3 not a top 5 point guard?
Exactly. Dom, you can hear me this whole time.
Man, King is just sitting here trying to say a word.
Oh, someone said LeVar Ball.
Whoever said Scalabrini, you're a GOAT. I just want you to know
How
that.
about we just keep turns in this chat? Everybody say who they think are the superstars of the NBA.
Wait,
Alright.
what about DeMarcus Cousins?
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
So I'm
That's
hearing
what
a
I'm
lot
saying.
of Westbrook, a lot of Harden, a
Westbrook
lot
and a
of
superstar.
KD.
Paul
Yeah,
George.
I want
Paul George
that.
popped his head up.
Paul
for the
George
first time.
isn't
That's
either.
shocking.
LeVar
Hayward's
Ball
not-
is a
Hayward
superstar.
not
You
yet.
right.
Hayward is not yet. Hayward.
James Jones is the
not
GOAT.
yet.
Thank you.
IT not as nah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm one of those people who's saying that my
DeMar
man.
DeRozan? I see a lot
No,
of
not DeMar.
No,
No, but
Greek
I
Freak's a
see
superstar.
a lot of DeRozan.
Greek Freak's a superstar.
Not yet.
You can say not yet. I say it. I'll say it. Greek Freak's a superstar.
All right, make a case
Yeah,
why
next year
KD
he-
isn't a
next year he
superstar.
will be.
This
Give me that.
playoffs right now. That first round was outstanding, man. He's a superstar, man.
King,
Nah,
And
he's
only-
there. He's on the verge.
make a case why
I'll give it to
KD
him.
isn't a superstar.
I just need one more year.
Yeah, I
think
want to
that's
see
it,
why he
to
said
be
KD is
honest.
not a superstar.
I think
I know
KD
what
is a
he's gonna say.
superstar.
Yeah, he's a superstar. No
Of
doubt.
course he is.
Well, I don't know. It's not even a hesitation. He's the second best player in the NBA right now.
I believe
so.
everyone in this chat believes KD is one, except for King.
Yeah, except for King for some reason.
And Dom. I don't. Dom, do you think KD
Dom
is
is
a superstar?
downplaying.
Is
KD.
King
KD?
here?
Hell
Is
no.
King here?
Yeah.
What? How is KD
No.
not a superstar?
Wait, you had to
Because he's
remember
a sucker. That's how he's not a superstar.
Nothing to
Thank
do
you,
with
Dom.
anything.
Thank
That
you,
had
Dom.
nothing to do with anything, man.
I'm sorry. You wanna know why he's not a superstar?
Whoever
Why?
said
Because
Mario
he
Chalmers.
because he
No.
picked the.
You know what?
Get
You know
out.
what my
Because he was a free agent.
Mario
And
Chalmers.
you know where my superstar list cuts off? When you're not the best player on your team to win a title. That's where my superstar list cuts off. Superstars are the best players on their teams that win titles.
Thank
So you know who's
All
on
right.
that list?
Is
You know
Russell
who's on that
Westbrook
list?
one?
Curry.
Yes, Russell Westbrook's a superstar.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, he's a
Westbrook
superstar.
is a superstar. He is.
Superstar, man. He's a
Westbrook
superstar.
is a
I'm not-
superstar, man.
He's a
I'm not
superstar.
laughing.
He
You
brings
got
the
the-
sales. He
Listen.
got the numbers. Best player
All I
on.
know is
Yeah,
all I
I'm
know is
triple-double.
only
I got that.
superstars win
The numbers
MVPs.
have an asterisk against him.
KD won MVP. KD
He's
won
he
MVP.
won a fake MVP.
A fake MVP. He won it over LeBron.
Because he
won
told
it
his
over
mom she was the
LeBron.
real MVP, which means he gave
He
up.
only-
During the
He only-
MVP speech.
He
During the
only won it over
MVP
LeBron because of
speech.
voter
Not even
fatigue.
Thank you.
Acting like
KD wasn't even the real MVP that year.
It was
He only
voter
won it
fatigue.
because of a gay
Voter
speech he
fatigue.
wrote.
But
Oh man!
But he
I'm
said
trying to be
it
in
on his
second.
MVP
I
speech.
was second in my draft. I was second in high school. I was second in college.
He made
And I
everybody feel
was
sorry for him.
He had a point
I
there.
was
He had a point
second in
there,
the NBA for
Wait.
All-Star for MVP.
But he
for
said
last
that
year.
during his
I'm sick of
MVP
being
speech,
second.
though.
He made everybody
Faggot.
feel bad for him.
He said that during his MVP speech, though. Like, he already won the
Yeah,
award.
he already won the award. So
Who cares? I don't care. He's not the winning MVP.
That's a bad point. You don't care that he's not a superstar?
Listen, I don't care. KD will never be. KD lost his superstar rights when he went to the Warriors. KD could have been a superstar on the. He could have been a superstar on the Raptors. He could have been a superstar on the Nets. He could have been a superstar on the Lakers. He could have been a superstar anywhere else. But he picked the
Superstar
Warriors.
is based off your playing, what you do, how you play. It's not about.
All I know is KD gets
what
hurt
moves
and
he
leaves his
do.
teammates high and dry. That's all I know.
Yo, okay, let's change the topic real quick because there's something that I want to talk about in today's podcast. What do you guys' first 5 picks for the NBA draft? Like prediction, like what team? Who do you think is gonna pick who?
We go one by one.
Yeah,
let's go Dom
Let's start with
first.
Dom. Start
Yeah.
with Dom. Yeah, Dom.
Mine's all right. So I will say, I'm gonna go as of before yesterday, before I seen that Markel picture, because that just messed up my whole list that I had preset for this. So I'm gonna go with my preset list. I will say Jason Tatum will
This
going
one.
first.
This one,
What?
man.
Yes,
this
I'm
one.
going to that list. I'm still going to that list. Listen, I'm going to that list if the Celtics decide to keep IT. I'm sorry. If they keep IT and decide not to go with a guard. If they decide not to go with a guard, so they don't pick any guard with the first pick, I see them picking Jason Tatum first. I see Lonzo going second, Markel going third to the 76ers because of the simple fact they want Ben Simmons to be a point guard. I don't know if it's the best fit, but they want to be the playmaker, so they need a scorer and they need a guard. Markel Fultz. Fourth, I see Josh Jackson, and fifth, who did I say? Dennis Smith. Or De'Aaron Fox. No, De'Aaron Fox.
Wait, who's 5? Who's picking 5?
The Kings.
The Kings are picking. Kings are gonna pick the best player.
So pretty much they just pick the best player available.
Yeah,
They just
they
pick the
better.
best player.
All right.
Hopefully they don't mess it up, man.
Nah, I see the Kings picking a stash player at the 5th spot.
Oh man, that would be harsh.
I still see the Kings trying
Watch
to
it be somebody we don't even know.
The
Watch it be
Kings
like
mess us up
somebody from
again.
overseas that we don't even know who it is.
because they gotta make up
Hey,
after like
Porzingis was
Cousins,
overseas.
though.
Porzingis was overseas, man.
Yeah, but
Without a
Porzingis was projected to be top 5 though.
But that was after the combine though. Like people didn't find
Yeah,
out
that
about
was after.
Porzingis until like after NBA combine.
My question is, who's
Not
gonna be
going
that
on.
guy this year? Because last year there was that Dragon Bender guy.
That
He's gonna be that guy.
No, he's
that guy
not.
from France.
Nitilinka. Yeah, Frank Nitilinka. He's gonna be that guy. Frank Nitilinka, whatever.
He's
his
an
name is.
international
I want
player.
him to
Yeah.
fall to Detroit. All 2
Yo,
spots.
he's gonna be that guy. Frank Nitilinka is gonna be that guy.
The only
And I
one
feel like
that's
the Knicks
worked
might
out
pick
is
him.
Porzingis. I don't trust those
Fr-
picks, man.
Bro, honestly, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't- yeah, me too.
what's his name said Phil Jackson said he's interested in picking him up, so I feel like Frank Nitilinka could be that guy.
Like those guys are such like a hit or miss. It's not even funny. Like the spectrum between them
Yeah,
being
like,
good or bad
like,
is
But
it's just
like-
too much of a
like-
risk.
Like,
Dante,
like what
what's
they
his
said.
name?
drafting like
They're
mid
gonna
first
be-
round though.
What's
it's
his
worth
name was
it.
like that? Dante. You guys remember Dante Exum? He was just
I
like
thought
Yeah.
Dante Exum would be such a great player.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is how it goes when you draft an overseas players. You're either gonna be a Dirk Nowitzki or you're gonna be a Bargnani. That's your
Darko
that's
Milicic.
your-
But-
that's
You'd be a Darko
There's
Milicic.
no in
Oh,
between.
Darko Milicic.
There's
Yeah,
no in
there's
between.
man.
You're either
Like,
Manu
that's
Ginobili or
weird.
Dante Exum.
Well, you got
Yeah.
you get some in betweens. Like wasn't Danilo Gallinari
Yeah,
from
he was-
overseas?
Yeah.
he was-
Danilo's an
It's very-
exception.
very
But
few
his injuries,
cases,
though, is really be holding.
But
him
you're
back.
not gonna get
I
like
feel
a
like it's
Trevor
more-
Ariza player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're not
agree.
gonna get
Yeah,
it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more people that are either one or the other than there are people in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, but who's next on the top 5?
it's probably the transition.
George,
All
how
right, I
are
got
you?
this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I think the first 3 picks are mostly, as long as they don't get traded, they're mostly sandstones. I got the Celtics, going with Fultz. I got the Lakers, going with Ball. The Sixers, I see, going with Josh Jackson. The Suns, I'm a
Yes,
little conflicted on either do they go with Tatum from Duke, or do they go with Fox? But I think they're mostly gonna go towards Dale. They need a forward, and the Kings. I think they're most likely going for Isaac, the forward from Florida. They need that side. They need to, start building a little bit more since they lost Cousins. So I think I see them more going with Isaac from Florida.
Nah, bro. Look, I can't see the Kings.
guard.
They need a guard.
I
They
think
have
they're
to.
going five.
They've already drafted enough
Thinking
bigs,
five.
but they got Willie Cauley-Stein. They got
But it's the
Skylar
Kings.
Diaz.
It's the
They
Kings
got that
though.
dude from Greece.
It's
They
the
have
Kings,
enough
though.
bigs to build with.
It's the
They need
Kings
to-
though. Remember
What's his
that.
name? Isaac is
They-
not a
what-
big.
what-
Isaac,
what did they
Isaac is
get,
a small forward.
Dennis
I
Smith
see
from
Darren Fox, man. Dennis Smith. I can
Dennis
see-
Smith from
Man, you
Hey,
guys are sleeping
KB,
on
go
Isaac.
next. KB, go next. Since you're
I pretty much got the same exact thing. I say same exact thing, but at the end, I say I say Dennis Smith because I think he's underrated, man. I think he's going to be that guy for the Kings, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my decision right there.
All right, King, want to go next?
Yeah, I got Fultz #1, easy pick, works great with what they have. Then Ball #2, LeVar Ball's voodoo magic is gonna come to life. So shout out to him. Number three is kind of a toss up for me because like Philadelphia, honestly, I feel like the perfect player for that team would have been Fultz because he can play off ball and what's the name and what's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
Ben Simmons could have been their playmaker, so that would have worked out perfectly.
But he can't work
him
with
being-
Can you see the Philly?
now it's
No,
like-
wait, time out. Can you see Philly? Can you see Philly trading up? Can you see Philly trading up for the Fultz?
They got nothing to give.
Unless you're
Yeah.
giving us Embiid.
Nah, they're not giving up beat. Never mind. They're not
Exactly.
trading
So,
up.
like,
Forget it.
like
All right, who's that for?
Yeah, can I go? Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called? So #4 is kind of wait, no, I was on #3 right now because I still haven't said.
Oh,
number
true.
three. #3 is kind of a toss up for me because it's like Fultz would have been the perfect player because they could play off ball, but then it's like I don't know, like I don't think they're really that guy. They're like other than Dennis Smith, but I feel like that's too much of a reach because like Josh Jackson's better than him. So I mean, I could actually see Philly trading down, getting someone else that's like young and like trading the pick. For like a lower pick and maybe pick up a guy like Malik Monk because he's like kind of a poor man's version of Fultz.
Yeah.
So a lower pick and then try to bring somebody young, trade down. But if they had to make a pick, I'd say you just played safe, get the best player available, and go with Josh Jackson.
I
Number
think
4,
Tatum's
the
been-
Suns. Yeah, I mean either way, they're not really similar, but you know,
Yeah.
it's not really. You're not taking an L if you pick either.
Yeah.
Number 4, the Suns. I could see them picking De'Aaron Fox, kind of have be a nice backcourt with Fox and Booker, because Booker can shoot. But yeah, and then 5, I would go Isaac because he's just that guy. I feel like he's one of the most underrated players in this draft, actually. So
All right, Slam, want to go next?
I got Fultz and then Ball and then Josh Jackson. And then I got Phoenix with Tatum because they need a forward. And I really like Tyler Ulis as their point guard. And then Kings, they better take Fox.
Tyler Ulis is too small.
Okay.
What?
So is IT.
I don't know.
I mean, but how many small players have been as good as IT?
There's been a couple.
AI.
He's 6 foot.
I don't know, like,
Nate Robinson.
I don't know.
No,
Not as good. Not as good. I'm just saying effective.
Hey, they got Eric Bledsoe. People forget they still have Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight.
But people are projecting him to move
He
him
will
though.
be
Yeah.
traded, man.
Yeah, Bledsoe was
he's
6'1".
got-
Also.
he's got-
Bledsoe's also 6'1". So.
All right.
I want Webb Bledsoe to be on a winning team.
So do y'all see them replacing Bledsoe with another Kentucky guy? Because that's kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah, but Bledsoe is not part of their future right now. He needs to be on a winning team now. They're still developing right now for the Suns.
True.
Yo, bring Bledsoe to Miami.
Yeah, they need to get
Bledsoe out of
someone
there.
too.
Bring Bledsoe to LA.
Man, y'all want
Why do you need
everyone.
another guard? Why do you
Yes.
need another guard?
Pistons will take him.
They got
No,
Lonzo and
because
D'Angelo.
honestly, because if we get Bledsoe, then we can trade D'Angelo and put Lonzo with the 2.
Lonzo, I thought Lonzo was the
That-
one, straight up.
He said,
I
I mean,
He is
but
not playing
you can
Lonzo.
have 2 combo guards,
Bledsoe would be a better 2 than Lonzo.
or have it doesn't matter. Just
It does,
put both of them in the game. Put both of them in the game. Let them work it out.
Mm.
Because Bledsoe's more of a scorer than
Yeah,
what you
that's
call it
what I
would be.
said. That's what I said. Naturally, that's
But
why I
are
said
you?
naturally Lonzo
But I'm
Ball would
saying, but I would rather. But
I'm
nah,
just saying.
lost my train of thought. I would rather have Lonzo guarding a bigger guy.
That's
at the
defense.
2.
though. That's
I'm just
defense.
Bledsoe has been playing better
True.
ever since they got rid of Isaiah Thomas and Goran Dragic. So I don't think he wants to be with another ball dominant player.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
does. Yeah,
yeah.
Very true.
Bledsoe needs to be on a team like the Spurs, maybe if they could pick him up. That would be cool. But
Hey, give him Aldridge. They want Aldridge so badly. Make a
Oh
trade happen.
man.
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
I guess I'll go next. I got Markel at 1. I'm gonna go Lonzo at 2. I'm gonna go Monk at 3, regardless of if they trade down or not. I think the fit is
really?
just. I think the fit is just that good.
I agree, but I feel like Monk would just be too early. It's too early, man.
I mean, I think it's like last year at the 3 pick. Like you could have went Chris Dunn, Jaylen Brown, a bunch of other guys. I feel like 3 is the same way.
The
this
thing
year.
about like Monk is that like on some like mock drafts they have him going as low as like 10. So it's
Yeah.
like, man.
What do you guys feel about Harry Giles? My fault. I ain't.
He's too big of a risk, I think, with the
Yeah, he's a big
injuries.
risk. The
He's
Pacers,
like Nerlens Noel.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, because Nerlens Noel was actually had a little bit of hope. Harry Giles, when he came back, he was just completely complete trash.
True.
Yeah, his number was terrible.
Who's for Phoenix? I'm gonna go Jason Tatum because I feel like they do need a 3 more than they need a guard. I feel like. And at 5, I'm gonna go De'Aaron Fox because they need a centerpiece guy.
The thing about Phoenix is that they actually have a young 3 in T.J. Warren, who's actually a pretty good shooter. So
Yeah, but he's like a Jordan Clarkson guy, you know. I don't think he's part of that big 3 future.
But I mean, if you're trading Bledsoe, I feel like you just get, Fox.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so those are our top five predictions.
Top five.
But I think the last topic we got right here is Chris Paul. Where do you guys think he's gonna land? Or is he gonna land anywhere? Because he might stay in LA.
I see him staying.
I see CP3 at that point where either do you want the money or do you want the ring? Do you want to be look like Melo, who wants to stay in New York and say, hey, if I retire now, I'm so happy without a ring. So like it goes into CP3 mind. So I think there's like a decent chance that
Chris Paul wants to win more than Melo does.
Exactly. So I think there's a decent chance that he might actually go to San Antonio.
I'd want to be Melo low key. I'm making $20 million a year playing in New York.
Well, yeah,
that doesn't seem like a bad job.
Yeah, of course it seems like a bad job.
Yeah.
But
some people have priorities, man. They want certain things in their career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Chris Paul is one of those players I want to win.
And I feel like
it's really difficult to decide for him.
I feel like doesn't CP3 make a bunch of money from like his endorsements like State Farm and all that
He's
already?
on State Farm, yeah.
So even though he would be moving,
you can't tell a man to let go of 70 mil. You can't just tell her, hey, you gonna let go of 70 mil?
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
When you see 70 million,
and also the Spurs, the Spurs, it's still not is that really gonna be enough?
And Texas is still a pretty decent market. It's not LA, boy.
the question is, do they even have the cap space to sign CP?
Yeah, that's another thing. They don't have enough cap.
They need to get rid of that Pau Gasol. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Who wants Paul Gasol in this league?
Plus, they'd have to let Patty Mills and Jonathan Simmons walk if they brought in CP3.
Yep. That's a lot of
They had to gut their team.
And I'm not sure if CP can work out with Greg Popovich, because I don't think Greg Popovich has had a ball dominant guard like CP ever. Tony Parker maybe, but I feel like he can defer.
I think no. I think dealing with Tony Parker at a young age will have him prepared to have a ball dominant point guard like Chris Paul, because Tony Parker changed up Greg Popovich's coaching style a lot. He made him trust point guards a lot more.
Honestly, if I'm if I'm Spurs, I'm looking at that young dude DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
To be honest,
he's nice. He's nice.
Yeah, because Kawhi Leonard's still young too. Why try to mess things up with losing Jonathan Simmons and Patty Mills? Those are rare pieces.
DeJounte Murray, bro, he's nice. He's nice.
Yeah, but I still want a solid placeholder because he's still
because you're right. Because CP3 only has I'd say 5 years max.
But then again, you have to time up for those 5 years. That's
5 years left to win.
Murray.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, man. DeJounte Murray would be nice.
Yeah,
he could be he could be I'm not gonna say
he's athletic. He's athletic. Yeah, very athletic. And he showed some stuff against the Warriors.
I see that Jonathan Simmons and Kawhi Leonard duo.
Katie's fouled for blocking a shot like that, though. You can't do that to a rookie, bro. You gotta let him get it. Katie's fouled.
No, but y'all just can't let go of Jonathan Simmons.
So bad. He's a rookie, bro. Let him get his layup, bro. Come on now.
Hey, but what do y'all think about CP3 going to New Orleans? Because I saw T-Mac on the jump.
I was thinking about. I think that would make the most sense. Because they have a lot of space.
Will they have enough? But then we'll have enough cap space to fill out the roster because
that's the problem.
If they do that, they gotta let go of Drew Holiday. They gotta let Drew Holiday walk.
Let go of Drew Holiday. They're getting Chris Paul, man. No doubt.
If they know you're getting Chris Paul, I can see him get rid of Drew Holiday.
Because the potential with that big three, is
I think they would be
sky high.
But honestly, like my point last week, I don't want to see that to DeMarcus Cousins and AD. That's.
Are they a super team if they get CP?
I think so.
It depends on the rest of the roster.
Yeah, the rest of the roster is kind of.
I mean, look at the rest of the
true.
roster. Look at the rest of
Like
Golden
Ryan
State.
Anderson got step up.
I mean, they still have like Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
There's some.
JaVale McGee is playing great right now too. So
They're not gonna keep
Overall,
those
not that bad
guys
of a
next
bench.
year. That's all I'm saying. It's almost impossible for them to
the
keep their
Warriors to
bench.
keep them?
Yeah,
Yeah, they can't.
because Livingston and Iggy are on like $10 million deals. Everyone
Unless they
else
wanna take
is a
pay cuts,
minimum
too.
contract. Yeah,
Right. They already won their ring, so it's like
they're gonna get better offers from other teams. So literally, their whole team is a free agent. Like their whole team's going into free agency this offseason, except
Who's
for
whole team?
Draymond
Warriors.
and Clay.
Yo, do you know who the Pelicans really need to trade if they want to free up cap space?
Who?
They need to trade away Omar Ashik. He's making $9 million.
Oh yeah, he don't even play.
That man
He
is
looks
sick.
Yo,
So
Have
they
y'all
need to
seen him
trade-
lately?
Yo, Solomon
he's
Hill
like-
is
Yeah,
making
yeah.
11
He
million.
caught-
Solomon
like some-
Hill.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, man.
Solomon Hill is making 11 million. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Let me see the salary real quick.
He's making $11 million, bro.
So yeah, they got. They're not gonna.
Didn't they just signed him like last year?
Yeah.
They gotta get rid of him.
No, but a lot of players.
Well, they didn't
See,
expect to get
you know,
DeMarcus
no.
Really,
That
they
might
got
be
that.
misleading because last year a lot of players got a lot of money just because the cap raised. So that
guess.
stat might be misleading because Solomon Hill's one of those players.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Plus, a lot of
Maybe
teams
not-
had to play payers, which I didn't even know that. Like, you had to have a set amount of money you paid in the offseason.
That's why the Sixers paid on what's his name so much. That one guy.
Robert Covington.
Wait, Drew
Yeah.
Holiday is gonna be a free agent though. He's off contract, so
That's what I'm
they don't
saying.
have to
So
worry
if
about
they
Drew.
want CP3, they got to, they got to give up.
They're just
Drew
gonna remove
Holiday.
him and get Drew. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
'Cause Rob Covington, I think he's making a lot of money.
Wait, they waived. They waived. Oh, they waived Caspi. Yeah.
He's making like $15 to $20 million.
They waived Caspi as soon as he got
Yeah.
there because he hurt his foot, I want to say.
That's kind
Yeah.
of weird.
all right, but
He got traded with Boogie just to get released. I'd be pissed.
But if that's the case, they have to pull it.
I'd be happy. I'm out of second.
They gotta make a big, like, two guys that are like big names or something like that. That are willing to get a pay cut. So I can't see that happening. That's very unlikely. But that's the only case that can really work out for the Pelicans in my eyes.
all right, so most people got CP3 staying in LA, if not San Antonio, if not
Too
New
much of a
Orleans.
gamble.
I'll put New Orleans before San Antonio.
It's too much of a gamble for him to leave, though.
Would gamble?
A gamble what? Gamble to
There's
who?
lots of money, but it's not a gamble.
He's trying to win though.
I'm just saying, AD,
And
Boogie, Chris
And
Paul.
what if Blake leaves? And what
That's
if Blake doesn't
still
come
a
back?
gamble. You act like DeMarcus Cousins is like a very,
But what if
DeMarcus
Blake
Cousins.
leaves though? You don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey,
with
Blake leaves. He's definitely gonna have to leave, man. If Blake leaves.
Like you don't want to stay with them bums. Like,
What do you
That
mean?
is
He don't
a
love to
good
let
idea.
Austin Rivers be the second best player on the team.
Oh heck no, man. Heck no.
Hey, but I think we ran through the main topics of this podcast. I think we should go through the game-by-game predictions.
all
I want
right.
to go there. Game 1, Golden State. We did this last week, but I feel like some people might have changed their minds. Who do you guys got game 1?
It's in Golden State, right?
Yeah.
got Golden State.
Golden State.
Cavs.
I got Cavs still in this one.
Cavs take game
I got
one.
Cavs still in
Golden
this one.
State.
I can see Cavs surprising them on game 1, but we'll get to game 2. I got Cavs too. I think some Cavs are gonna come out like what the Spurs did. They're just gonna come out with energy and intensity.
Yeah, because the Warriors again have been on the rest. They've had a break.
I don't
Yeah.
think they
The
got.
Cavs have been on a
San
relatively
Antonio,
long
though.
break as well.
The Cavs have only played one more game than the Warriors.
Exactly.
So
It was only
That's not that big of a
It was
deal.
only 3 days.
But the Cavaliers play better off of rest than the Warriors do.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Hey, just
They're
remember
getting
what
funny.
San Antonio did to Golden State in game 1.
I don't
Caught
see
them
that
off
happening.
guard.
Cavs
Caught them
wouldn't
off
see that
guard.
If Golden, no.
Guard.
If Kawhi can do that to them, I know LeBron can.
And Kyrie.
Yeah, I
and
just-
Kevin Love.
Thank you. And Kevin Love,
Maybe they could just-
Kevin Love showed in the last series that he still can come out and give you buckets if you let him. He still can
I
play
feel like-
aggressive.
But
I think the
Draymond
Warriors
Green
are-
is
they're
there.
gonna learn
Look at
from
who
Golden State.
I
Draymond
don't-
Green is. Well, defensive player of the year candidate.
So is he guarding? Who is Draymond going to? Oh, I forgot. Listen. Every time I think about the Warriors, I keep forgetting they got that punk Kevin Durant. Every time, I keep forgetting. I
It's a
keep
mismatch,
forgetting.
man.
I think Kevin
I'm
Love
not gonna
can work
say
on
mismatch.
Draymond low key. I
Thank
think
you.
I think
Kevin Love has low post game. I'm
Yeah.
just
Kevin
saying.
Love, But Draymond's gonna be guarding
Caleb
Kevin
doesn't
Love.
have to go to the
Draymond
Alright, just
was
go to
guarding
the
LaMarcus
post.
Aldridge, wasn't he?
No,
Yeah.
Kevin
Hey,
Love.
look-
I said Kevin.
Listen, if they can let LaMarcus Aldridge get games where he's
If
going for
Kevin Love tries to
28,
come in the post,
30
Draymond's
points,
gonna stuff him.
he barely stuffed LaMarcus going to the post in games he got hot. And Kevin Love he's a way better scorer than LaMarcus Aldridge. Way better. Especially in a low
I think
post.
Marcus, that game just had a flashback moment.
I don't care.
was at one
The
point
looks LaMarcus
a
Aldridge got, I know
possible.
Kevin Love can get. And look, Kevin Love is going to be more effective in the low post than LaMarcus is.
And he's gonna body Draymond for those rebounds.
Thank you.
He's gonna body Draymond.
But Draymond Green is a defensive player of the year candidate. Let's not forget that.
That's not why he's a defensive player of the year
I see
candidate.
Love playing more perimeter.
He
He's a
plays
candidate.
I don't see him.
defense.
No,
He's a
I
candidate
don't see
because
him
he's
playing in the post.
versatile. It's not because like he can
versatile.
defend everyone
I feel like Love
effectively.
relies
Look
on
at Kevin
Thompson a
Love.
lot for them.
He can't. Man, I'm just saying if they
He
go
didn't
to the
rely
low
on
post.
Thompson. He didn't rely on Thompson when he dropped
Kevin Love
17 rebounds.
He will slow Kevin Love down.
What if the Warriors blow another 3-1 lead?
We're not talking about that.
That'd be filthy. That'd be so funny.
That'll be hilarious, man.
All right, game two.
Definitely
I see
Warriors.
Warriors.
Definitely
I said
Warriors.
Warriors win
I
that
got
one.
What? You see
Warriors.
Cavs play? What are you talking about?
Guys.
So Cavs gonna win the first two games at the
I
Warriors.
said Warriors. I said Warriors
how
in game
do-
one.
you have-
How can the Cavs win two games at the Warriors home right?
I said Warriors get game one, Cavs get game two.
Same here.
Oh,
I agree with I agree
Yeah.
with
I got
I heard,
Warriors
but
going 2-0.
I think Dom said Warriors win both games, right?
Nah,
What you said, Dom?
no, we got
You
one
just what?
one split. We got 1-1 split. Everyone has a 1-1 split, I think, up to this point.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Game 3 in Cleveland.
Cavs.
Cavs.
Warriors.
I'm gonna go
Warriors.
Warriors on that one. Warriors on that
Actually, no,
one.
I got Cavs.
Now,
Warriors gonna
LeBron
take a 2-1
always
lead.
put,
I
like,
have Cavs. I have Cavs.
Cavs.
Warriors will take a 2-1 lead at this point.
I think the Cavs are going to take a
2-1
2-1
lead.
lead.
I have the Cavs
Alright.
at this point.
Yeah.
The Warriors is just gonna. This is where the Warriors is gonna finish it off.
All right. Game 4. Game 4. I got the Warriors.
Warriors.
Tying it up.
Now I
2-2.
got two.
Game
Now I
one,
got
yeah,
two,
game
two.
4, I got the Warriors.
Warriors
Yeah,
again.
Warriors.
Warriors have a 3-1 lead at this moment from me.
Oh no.
I got it tied 2-2 right now.
2-2.
I got
Yeah,
two.
same. I got a tie.
I got 3-1.
3-1. Okay. All right. Game 5 in Golden
I got
State.
the Warriors. Warriors.
I got the Warriors
I got
again.
Cavs.
Now I got
Cavs.
Warriors at
Game
3-2.
5.
I'm
I got
got Warriors
the
3-2.
I
I'm
got
gonna go
Cavs 3-2.
Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I got
Cause
the Cavs. Yeah,
Hey,
I got the Cavs 3-2.
Kyrie and
I got
LBJ dropped 41 each.
Well, that's
I
not
got
happening.
Last game
I
five.
think,
That's
I
not
think the
happening.
Warriors go up 3 games.
Now
and then
LeBron getting
goes
eliminated. He's gonna
again.
go off. He's going to go off. He's gonna get
Yeah.
eliminated.
Well,
I
that's
think
for
he
you.
thinks
For
they got
for me, it's
eliminated.
2-2.
Though.
For me, it's 2-2. So
What?
Remember all them shots Harrison Barnes took in the finals last year that he
But
missed? I'm seeing
KD's thing
KD.
is he hasn't been able to close out a series though.
So we compare Harrison Barnes and Kevin
Yeah, we're
Durant
gonna
right
compare them.
Yeah, we're going to compare him. Harrison Barnes got a ring. He's better. Boom.
Oh man.
I have-
Oh man.
Harrison Barnes got his ring and left the Warriors. I'm just saying.
I feel bad for KD, man. Y'all disrespecting him right now.
He didn't leave.
He didn't leave. He got
the
thrown out
Warriors.
because KD came in.
Hey,
shout out
hey,
to Harrison
he-
Barnes.
And he took his ring and went down to Mark Cuban and said, I enjoy my life. I'm a champion.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play with the
Yeah.
other GOAT with one ring. Dirk Nowitzki.
Man, I'm sorry, but there's no way in hell Kevin Durant is on the same level as Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
man.
choked
That's
in
not
the
right
fi-
now.
He
The
choked.
Warriors go
Yeah,
up 3-2.
He had
LeBron
one. He had
faces
one
his
good
elimination
dunk
goes
that
crazy.
Yeah.
Cavs
One
win.
good dunk.
Yeah, Warriors are 3-2 in my eyes right now.
Yeah, 3-2 after game 5.
I got 3-2 Cavs
I got
at this point.
I got Cavs 3-2 because Kyrie. I think
Yeah,
that's
we got
the
one. I
game
don't see
Kyrie
that
and
happening
LeBron
again
go
now.
off.
Yep, that is the game Kyrie and LeBron go off.
All right, game 6 in Cleveland.
Warriors. That's where
Warriors
they
gonna
ended.
finish
That's where
the
they
series with
That's where they ended.
4-2.
They're gonna end game 6 in Cleveland.
Yep, just to
Curry's
make.
gonna walk down, shoot it in Kyrie's face.
Oh damn.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, in that sequence.
last year.
I got
In that
Cavs
sequence.
in
I-
6.
I honestly think Game 6 is going to be a blowout when Cleveland wins that game.
Cavs in 6.
I got Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 6.
I
Cavs
got
in 6.
I got Warriors
Cavs in
winning that
7.
one. I got the Warriors winning that one.
So I'm out of it. You guys talk about game
I'm
7.
out of it too. I'm out of
All right, who
This
got
is-
game
I got
7? Is it just
Cavs
me and
got
Dom?
game 7.
No game 7 for me.
Shit.
It's either Cavs in 6 or 7. That's
If
my
it goes to
Cavs in
7,
7.
if
How
it
can
goes
be,
to
wait,
7,
so you don't think the
If it
Warriors are
goes
going
to
to win at
7,
any
I got
moment?
Warriors. But like,
Wait,
still, I
wait,
have them
Tom,
winning
who
6
believes the
anyway.
Warriors are going to win? I want to hear that. Who believes the Warriors are going to win the series?
Warriors. Me.
So just one person, just me and you. That's it.
Yep.
Everyone thinks that the Cavs. Everyone thinks the Cavs are going to win the series.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
it's hard to bet against LeBron James.
That's what
all
I'm saying. It's hard to bet
man,
against LeBron.
going by a game-by-game
Man.
basis,
Yeah, it's so hard to bet against LeBron.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man.
Like
I
if
respect
you
LeBron.
if you
We're
look
just
from an
saying this
outside
hoping-
view, it'd be easy to say Warriors in 6. But if you take it by game like we're doing, the Cavs have
Yeah.
a better chance than people think.
Man, people don't understand the
But
Warriors.
we're
man.
also
Y'all don't
saying the
understand.
same, hoping there's no injuries.
Yeah, we don't
nothing.
understand the former
Yeah, we're
73
trying to
and
say
9 team
everyone's
that picked up
healthy,
KD.
No
We don't
injuries,
understand
no,
this.
everyone's. Well, Iguodala is actually hurt right now. I heard. There's
We
rumors.
gotta
Yeah, he
take
is.
this
I heard
one
his
game
knees
at a
banged up.
time, man.
And he got to guard
Yeah.
LeBron. Good luck.
Oh, man, that's gonna be tough there. So that could be a valid point. Right
That means
Hey.
KD gotta play minutes.
KD's going
Against
If K-
LeBron.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Man.
So y'all
KD's
think KD's gonna,
younger.
so you think
KD's
KD's gonna
younger.
stop LeBron,
That
slow
kinda-
LeBron down and score on him?
I'm not saying that,
Man,
but
that's
like,
gonna mix things
like he
up a
has
little
to.
bit.
If KD's riding the bench and the Warriors are up by 20, like then I'll give him a
Warriors
pass. But like,
up by 20.
no, I'm
When's
just
that gonna
I'm just giving an example. But if like it's a close game, I better see KD in there. I don't want to see him on the bench.
I don't know. If it's a close game, it might take KD out because he might pull a
Because
shot from half court.
because
Because
with Curry, if Curry's on the bench for like a couple minutes, I'm fine because they have Sean Livingston.
I also hear that Zaza is questionable too. So, and Zaza's
They
really.
have
so that
JaVale.
means JaVale McGee's their
JaVale.
starting center. Listen, I like JaVale.
I'd rather have JaVale
Oh.
starting.
Hey,
I don't
but
like
Zaza be taking people out.
I don't like JaVale against
you
LeBron.
need Zaza to eliminate people. You know, he's good at.
Remember,
I
next
don't
thing
even
you
like
know,
JaVale
Zaza's
against
gonna,
Tristan.
injure Kevin Love.
Tristan Thompson's
Nah,
gonna put in
JaVale has-
work.
Nah, JaVale
Tristan
has not played that
Thompson.
many minutes though. in the
Tristan
entire
Thompson
playoffs.
might be the
Bad
X factor
rebound,
of this series.
Yeah, he has to be. He has to get those
That might be a
rebounds.
reach. That might be a reach.
No, he will be
The X factor. I'm not saying he's gonna be Finals
Not like
MVP.
he's
LeBron is
gonna be the guy.
LeBron is the X factor on every team he plays.
No,
on.
like
No,
piece.
LeBron's gonna do
Nah,
his
it's
thing.
Kevin
You
Love
know what I
and
mean?
LeBron is.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron's the X
It's
factor.
Kevin
Everyone
Love
knows
and
he's gonna
Tristan Thompson
dominate.
for the Cavs, and for the Warriors is KD.
I'm talking about the small player that's gonna do something like dramatic.
Because if Kevin
He's
Love
gonna-
can-
Like a Andre Iguodala in 2015.
Yeah,
If Kevin
that's
Love
something
can
we
give
gotta
them
do,
like
yeah.
15 to 18 a game, if not even more, and Tristan Thompson's getting them like 15 rebound games. But if KD plays like the MVP KD, then
Yeah, man. Game one, we gotta see game one, man. I can't wait.
I'm not gonna judge it off game one.
Yeah.
because-
Game one, I think is where we can all decide.
I don't think so.
I think
That didn't
after
work
game
out
two.
last year.
After game two.
Now, well, last year was injuries happening. We got
I say
KD got
I don't think you
not.
can. I don't think you can base it off game one because
You can't
Nah,
54.
say that.
I
Think
say
about
Draymond's
it.
gonna
probably,
limit
Listen,
probably
listen,
around
50
game three.
54
Draymond got kicked
54%
out.
of the teams that win game one end up winning the winning.
Isn't
the
it like-
series.
Isn't it like the team that wins Game 5 the team that most likely always wins?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we gotta get there first.
Game one is only a 54% chance. So
That's still above.
I look at
50%.
game 3
Plus-
and game 5 as the most.
Hey, who won Game
three.
5 last year? Just saying.
Well, they blew
Oh, no.
3-1.
Oh, who won game 5 the year before
They blew a
that?
3-1 lead.
You're right. All right, I think. Wait, Dom, you got Cavs in 7?
Yeah, Captain 7.
Yeah, I think if it goes down to 7, Kyrie in Game 7 again.
Listen,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
not betting.
nah,
I'm
nah.
not
I
betting
ain't
against
taking-
Kyrie
yeah.
getting guarded against Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I'm not betting against that.
I'm not betting against Kyrie in a clutch game.
Nah, Curry's
that
gonna
big.
step up this year.
I'm not betting against
Finals
Kyrie
MVP.
guarding Steph and KD guarding LeBron.
All right, let's.
I don't care on what planet you are on or where you hail from,
Can we get Finals MVP?
bro.
Oh yeah, I want to know that.
If
The finals
KD's
MVP.
guarding LeBron and Steph Curry's guarding Kyrie, GG Cavs way.
Let's get
Who
Finals
will be
MVP.
Finals MVP for the
Everyone
I
I'll
think
go
if the
LeBron.
Warriors win, Draymond Green's probably going to be Finals MVP.
Draymond.
agree.
That would
Nah,
I can
Usually,
see it.
If they win, I see it going. I see it going to KD.
It has
if
to
they
be
win.
Curry.
Usually, with the past 7 years, the teams that have the teams that have beat LeBron James, the team in the finals, it's usually the person that's able to lock down LeBron is the person that wins the Finals MVP.
Draymond's
Draymond's not
not
locking down.
Not locking him
LeBron.
down.
So KD. It's not KD.
Wait, Dirk lost.
You can only
Kawhi.
slow him down.
It's usually the person that locks down LeBron that wins.
Slow
the
down
Finals
LeBron.
MVP.
Wait,
Slow
so did
down
Dirk
LeBron.
lock down
You can't lock
LeBron
down
in the 2011?
Well, that's
I
a
mean,
different
Yeah,
case.
that's
Yeah,
Dirk,
that was
though.
a
That's
different
Dirk.
time.
That's Dirk.
We're talking about as a
But
player.
I was that 2-3
Hey,
zone
but
that
Kawhi-
one.
Also,
Like,
LeBron was not mentally there as well.
Iguodala, like all
LeBron
those
was not
guys.
mentally there in the finals.
All I'm saying is,
I mean,
if the Warriors have any chance of winning,
Yes.
Draymond Green has to have a monster series.
yeah, Draymond Green has.
I say Curry has to have a
that guy.
monster series.
I look at Draymond more valuable in this year.
Yeah,
than Clay-
Draymond
Clay,
is
than
more
Clay.
valuable.
I mean, if the
In
Warriors
this
won
series,
last year, who would the Finals MVP have been?
Draymond.
Draymond would have been it.
But I'm saying if
That's what I'm
Curry,
saying.
I don't know.
He missed the game.
I
If
would-
the
it would've
Warriors,
been
if the
Curry and
Warriors
Clay.
win this year, I got Curry winning MVP.
Yep.
Agree.
Oh, wait,
I
Because
think
for them to
Draymond's
win,
more-
Curry has to have a monster series.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They're
He
one
has
shot
to.
away from winning. So if they would have, if let's say if they made that shot instead, if Curry made that shot,
Yeah.
I think Draymond Green would have easily been because that last game,
Draymond would have. Draymond would have.
he played
Draymond,
amazing.
yeah, he
But
did.
I'm saying this
Yeah,
year,
so
I think Curry would win MVP.
Wait, I got
Curry-
a question. Who's
like-
more valuable in this series, Draymond or Clay?
I got
Draymond.
Draymond. I got
Draymond.
Alright,
Draymond.
thank you.
Me too, Draymond. Draymond's a lot more
But Clay
valuable.
has to wake up.
Clay hasn't done anything
Clay
in the
has to wake up.
playoffs.
Yeah, he has to wake up now. I think he has to.
Shooting under 40%.
Clay got to score at least 15 to 16. At least 15.
Yeah, he has to.
As long as
They have to get him involved.
KD
They're
and Curry
forgetting
score
about him.
over
And it's
25.
kind of
Or,
hard
I mean,
though.
the
There's
thing
a
with
big
Clay is-
four. There's a
Right.
big four.
Right.
Exactly.
Somebody
So Clay doesn't have to
That's
go
why
like.
I always said Clay should come off the bench.
No.
I don't know why, but I
That's-
think
Wait,
No.
what? Wait,
No.
what? I wasn't saying
No.
that.
No, but
No,
Clay
you
should,
can't- you have
he
to
should
keep-
play with.
So you would start Livingston instead of Clay?
No, not Livingston.
Ian
Like
Clark
somebody else.
instead
Maybe he
of
should play
Clay?
with the bench rotation. He should play with the bench rotation.
You're just making it easy for the opposing team to
Well,
defend them if you do
because
that.
if you notice in the Warriors game, they play Clay usually with the bench more because they usually rest Curry at the beginning of the second quarter and the fourth quarter.
But you
Clay's-
can't have all those scores out there at once. There's only one basketball.
Exactly. You only
That's why
need
I
about
think
one or two of them out there.
there are
at
like
a
two
time.
of those.
I
stars
don't
to be
think
out there.
Clay is that like
Well, I guess
instant
LeBron does.
offense guy though. I think he needs to get like hot like at the
Yeah,
start.
you need to.
So I
You need to
don't
get
think you can
Clay
run him off the
involved.
bench.
If Clay's not feeling it though,
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
if Clay's not
Clay
feeling it from the
very
beginning
valuable.
of the game, he's not going to be feeling it at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
they-
remember
they need to
Game
start
6
playing
last
with
year
the
against
team.
OKC?
Oh,
Like,
my God.
whoo, damn.
Because once
10
Clay
threes?
gets on fire,
11?
everyone will be better.
If the Warriors lose this year, does Clay get traded?
I don't
Well,
know.
depends on what KD and Curry do.
I think they trade Clay and then bring back both KD and Curry.
That whole team got to rebuild, man. If they lose, like
I don't
really,
know.
I can't see them.
That would be something.
I don't think you
Could be
break up
awesome
that
in
big
finals,
four.
but-
I don't think you break up that big four, no matter what
I don't
happens.
know, but I just think you need something that
It's
Clay
not-
can't
it's
bring.
not
You already have
like-
like,
KD even come
It's
back.
not-
Will KD even come back though?
It's not whether you break up.
Yeah, he
the
has-
core.
I
It's
mean,
not
no,
the core.
KD has
It's
to
That's
come
that's
back
not
either way.
saying the Cavs should trade Kevin Love. You know what I mean?
Not really. Kevin Love.
well, no, I
For
don't
what?
think it's the same thing because he's like the third person. Clay is the fourth
Yeah,
person.
yeah. Clay's the fourth option.
You're right. You're right.
Hmm.
Hey, but
But
I think
I don't
that's
know,
all
I
the
just think-
topics, low key. I think that's everything. It's been pretty
Yeah.
long. Well, Dom had to leave early, so shout out to Dom. You guys want to do closing statements? I think that's everything, man. Who wants to go first? George.
Kyle
Yeah,
Korver.
true. All right, I'm on the Snatch G1 33. Curry for Finals MVP. I'm saying it now. Yo,
All right, KB.
Draymond Green for Finals MVP. That's what I gotta say. I don't like the Warriors though. I hate them.
Oh. All right, King.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. And also shout out to episode 21. If our podcast was a human, then it would be able to drink. So shout out to that. And
9 plus 10, 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, but shout out to
Hey,
episode
hey,
21.
that Discord link though.
Yo, yeah, and also I'll put the link to Discord in the chat. I'll also leave it in the comments.
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
I got
podcast
another
is
shout
over.
out. Shout out the King who couldn't make it on the pod today.
Bro, it was late, bro.
Hope you feeling hope you feeling
You
better.
had to
I was
ball
at
out
the
at the
Y
Y,
dropping, bro.
man.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I was dropping buckets at the Y, bro. But nah, man, shout out to episode 21.
Yeah.
Go see a mixtape in the future.
Also, I think we hit like 400 viewers live.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That's crazy, man.
Shout out
That's
to
insane.
everyone in the chat.
Yeah, and the last 2 episodes we've been getting hella support. So it's cool to see this the podcast grow.
Share it to your
compared
brothers
to
and
when we
sisters.
first started.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's all I gotta say.
All right, Slam.
Yo, yeah, this one was a lit podcast. Looking forward to the finals. It'll be by the time we do this next week, so that'll be fun. And then shout out to King, by the way, for making moves down in California. Now that's
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
Yeah,
a
man.
big
That's
move,
a
man.
man.
That takes
My
guts.
boy's,
man.
Yeah.
my boy's gonna see the Clippers now. He's gonna be a Clipper fan.
No, I'm being so serious, bro. The first Laker game, I'm about to try to go, bro.
Wait, what about the
That's
Clippers?
what's up.
Oh yeah, you got Lonzo Ball.
I'm trying
No.
to see. But I don't like that. I'm not trying to get cursed, bro. I'm about to get tainted if I want to.
Ah.
And he might go to the Clippers' first game if it's against the Lakers.
Bro.
Yeah.
Real quick, is
Yeah,
it
I guess.
game 2 on next Sunday night, right?
I believe.
Game
Wait,
two of the
Was it
final?
Sunday?
Yeah, I believe so.
let me check. Let me check.
Oh, we'll be talking about that right after then. That's what's up.
Game 2 is Sunday, 8 p.m. So,
Ooh,
8 p.m.
dang.
So let's end this before
so
that.
we might
that'll be
yeah we
during
might
the-
have to
yeah,
go
end it.
quick. We might have
End
to
it
go
early.
quick.
Let's start at 6.
Yeah.
We should start early then. We should start early.
Start early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
watch out
Early,
for
guys.
next
We
week.
might start around like 5:30 to 5
Yeah.
around that time,
Perfect.
Yeah.
just so we can have time. But
Yeah, because I want to see that game, man.
Yeah, but I think that's everything, man. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week, 6 p.m. We're gonna try to be on time this time. But
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.